Coverage with Scott Richards. We're bringing you the opening of the 2017 football season, Scott.
This program is brought to you by the Backers, our Plymouth Community TV sponsored team. We're proud to have the Backers supporting the youth and teams in our community. Plymouth Community TV invites you to become a backer, and we'll spread the word about your fine business or organization. Contact us at 933-3382 or 889-1819 or the studio at PlymouthTV.org. Mike, it's still fun. Start of the season, Plymouth opens up with the Berlin Eisenhower Lions. They're introducing the Berlin Eisenhower right now. When it comes to the Panthers, we'll get you in. They both started 0-0 last year. Last year, basically, the Panthers, most people believe, upset Eisenhower by a score. Eisenhower scored 3 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes. Eisenhower comes in. They are very highly regarded. Plymouth is very, very young. They are young in the line, they are young in the defensive backfield, but one of the things I know, because one of my son's coaches at Eisenhower, they feel Plymouth is very well coached, right?
That is correct. So we start this season, this is a non-conference game. It doesn't mean a whole lot, except it's going to be tacked to your record through the rest of the season.
Well, and you're going to find out where you stand against a good team. Last year, last year we thought, well, you know, Plymouth would go down there to play a good game, and they came home, but there were 6 turnovers, 1 or 2 for pick sixes. Here's the nice thing about both programs. They have decent numbers. Plymouth has 80 kids in the program. Eisenhower probably has close to 100. Eisenhower is a school about our size. And now the Plymouth Panthers, as they come, and Arnold, are you running this?
We'll announce our starting lineup once our defense and offense goes out there. But I do want to mention that the Plymouth Panthers, regardless of tonight's game and next week's game against Sheboygan Falls, and as long as I'm talking about it, be sure to make plans to go to Sheboygan Falls next Friday night for that's the battle of 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is so, I said as the kids all walk through the chute, sort of, it is so exciting for those juniors and a lot of sophomores. It's their first night on Finke Field in front of a nice crowd. We're going to have a decent crowd. I mean, we're starting this season so early now because of the rules with the playoffs. But it is what it is. I mean, college football doesn't start for 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tonight. And pro football doesn't start for 3 weeks from Sunday. But here we are, and the kids are ready to go. They've been hitting each other for 3 weeks.
And you have to admit, it's a beautiful night here in Plymouth, Wisconsin.
You know what? It probably could not be any better. And better, Brad Bulbrick's not here. So how's it get better now?
That's right, that's right. And the Plymouth Panthers we get ready for this football game. The Plymouth Panthers against New Berlin Eisenhower. And New Berlin Eisenhower is heavily favored, I know that. But they were last year too. So let's see what happens.
Well, I can tell you, Mike, I can't lose tonight. I'm a Panther fan. My son's coaching on Eisenhower. And he said one of the things they saw from our film, obviously he's not going to share anything, and neither am I, is Plymouth's well coached. And I've said that for a long, long time. That entire Plymouth staff, from Dan Canales and Gail Gron and Jimmy Beaver, we give the best to Jimmy, because whose daughter was in an accident about a little over a month ago. Pat Burnett, Jeremy Ross, Sam Scheringer, Dan Mella, Greg Gritt. You know, it's fantastic. And then down helping with the freshmen, Tyler Gritt, Jim Solachik, and Brett Young. So it's a great staff. They work hard. A lot of staffs all over the state work hard, but I know how hard this staff works. So we're ready to start the ball game. I'd say it's about 73 degrees. A little bit of sun behind us, a light breeze, but as you're looking at the field, it's blowing right across the field, but it won't have a great influence on the game. Eisenhower's going to kick. My suspicions are they won the toss and deferred. That happens most of the time. Plymouth will receive. A lot of new faces for the Panthers. As I said, they're very, very, very young. They lost a lot of kids. Plymouth tied for the conference at 6-1 last year. Got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. But they're ready to go. It's a new season. You got new kids. Let's see what happens. Dropping back deep to receive for the Panthers are Derek Novotny, number 21, and Josh Cole, number 22. Vic DeFrance for Gabriel and Isa will tee it up, and we're going to get this 2017 season underway. Scott Richards, Mike Briggs, Kurt Zulp. Kurt's helping out in the studio, and he's going to pop out here, and we're going to get this thing going.
Get this season started.
You bet. You know what? You just, if you're a high school fan, you know, I get to see a lot of the Panther games, but on occasion I'll go help out and see somebody else. It's just fun. So Novotny and Cole deep for the Panthers. Kick is up. Novotny it's going to go in the end zone, and in high school football, if it goes in the end zone, it comes out to the 25-yard line. You cannot run it out. So the Panthers will take over first and 10. On offense for the Panthers, number 5, Cade Knaus will be at quarterback. Number 7, Brandon Keller at one receiver. Number 21, Derek Novotny at running back. Number 44, Jack Needis at tight end. 53, Mike Troka at offensive line. 64, Cody Hitzman at line. 76, Corey Friedrichs on the line. 77, John Klister, who I think is dinged up a little bit tonight. 78, Cole Meyer. 84, Mason Gill. And 86, Ben Olson. Knaus in the shotgun, full house backfield. Direct snap to Knaus. Looks one way, throws it way over the top of number 7, Brandon Keller. Brandon Keller, 6'6", Brandon Keller is a great example. We want kids to play more than one sport. Brandon Keller's really become a very nice basketball player, but we talk to him about all of our kids in Plymouth, and there may be communities where coaches don't work together. I'll guarantee you that in Plymouth, the coaches work together.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the Panthers' their own 20-yard line.
Direct snap to Knaus. Hands to Novotny. If Novotny quick through the hole, I'll tell you, that is where Derek Novotny is so good.
Very close to the first down.
He is so quick. His feet are so quick.
Brought down by number 4, Brett Angelo.
It's about a half a yard short of the first down.
Maybe half a yard short. Give a lot of credit. There's a nice little hole in. Novotny will make things happen.
3rd and less than 1.
3rd and 1 for the Panthers. Again, first drive, first quarter, first game of the season. Knaus this time goes under center. Boy, it's good.
Needis surges across
Jack
the 30-yard line.
I believe, got the first down. And they're moving the chain, so
they are.
First down Panthers, Mike. First down of the season.
In on the tackle,
the first down of the 2017 season, Scott.
First down, Plymouth Panthers.
Needis, big kid, only a junior. List him at 6'1", 215. I think he's all of that. Now it's Knaus and Novotny alone in the backfield. Again, in the shotgun. Troka, direct snap to Novotny, gets through the line. Boy, nice run. Derek Novotny picks up about 7 or 8 yards. Second and a long 2. Now, some would call it the Wildcat. In Plymouth, we'd call it the Panther.
That's right.
Cade Knaus was backup quarterback last year. Got a little bit of mop-up time. Very, very smart QB. Very smart. Yeah, he's the head coach, Dan Knaus' son, and so he must have got that from his mom. Direct snap to Needis, or turn and hand to Needis.
He should have the first down.
I think they got another first down.
Yardage brought down by Mark Shields. First down, Plymouth Panther.
Mac Mella running in some plays with Brendan Keller. Now, the Panthers moving the ball against what's supposed to be a very good, very athletic Eisenhower team, but Eisenhower is in almost a 6'2 defense, 6'2-3. Now it's on a little bit of a rollout. Quick throw, a little bit high. A little bit high, a little pressure on Cade.
Olson, incomplete.
Olson was open, but 2 times now. That usually is a little bit of nerves. First 2 passes sailed a little bit for Cade Knaus. Mella comes in this time for Benny Olson. So they'll run with Ben's only a sophomore, tight end. So they'll spread out a little bit.
2nd and 10.
Mella, Keller, Needus in the slot. Mella in the slot. Knaus and Novotny in the backfield alone. And to Novotny, they ran a little bit of a blitz. Boy, he's lucky to pick up a yard. Eisenhower brought a backer on that play. Picked up maybe a yard. So that brings up the first long distance third down for the Panthers. 3rd and 9. Panthers at their own 42. First play of the ball game in the first quarter. 9:39 to go in the first quarter.
Big play here for the Panthers.
Novotny in the slot now down on the bottom of the field. We can't pick up all the numbers, so I can't give them to you. Bringing 5 quick out. Hits Mason Gill. He's gonna come up short of the first down. Picks up about 4.
Mason Gill.
Good coverage by the Eisenhower Lions.
45-yard line.
So the Panthers are going to have to punt. Picked up a couple first downs. Moved the ball a little bit. Knaus is 1 for 3 on the drive. Novotny ran well.
Joe Steinhardt in punt formation.
Joe Steinhardt taking over for the brother who was the punter last year. Nice kick. Going to come down at about the 20. Coverage looks pretty good, and it is. The return man for Eisenhower is dropped at the 22. Jake Maloney, the return man, he's dropped at the 22. The Panther Football Booster Club thanks all the fans of Plymouth Panther football and the many businesses who support our cause. Our goal is to support the coaches and the young men who do well on the field, and we thank Plymouth Community Television.
We now get to find out.
The Paddock Club on Lake Street in Elkhart Lake. Chef Lynn Chisholm celebrates the bounty from local farms using old-world techniques and just great food. Tuesday for small plate menu specials weekly, and they give you an opportunity to try multiple dishes. Open Tuesday through Sunday, serving dinner in the bar or the dining room. Comfort food with you in mind.
First look at our defense right here. Here it is.
Well, they're going deep right now. It's just about a yard too far. Eisenhower says we're gonna open this up and let's see what happens. Little more air, and that might have been a TD.
2nd and 10.
Mason Gill on the coverage, about a yard and a half behind.
Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Defense for the Panthers. Holden Riley, number 4. Well, I'll get it after this play. Boy, a run and a pitch for the quarterback, and they're going to be close.
The Lions run the option.
Close to the first down.
Jake Himmelsbach.
We'll see where the official puts it. This may be a measurement.
There's an 8.5-yard gain on the play.
They're gonna mark it as they got 2nd down on the other sideline, but it's 3rd down, 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard for the New Berlin Eisenhower Panthers, or Lions, excuse me.
First big test of the defensive line there.
They're calling official timeout. They measure it. What's that, Mike?
Big test here for the defense here. The first time the defense has been out here to start the year.
Well, I can tell you, and Briggsy, talking to my son, one thing I know is they are athletic. They got 4 kids on the team listed in the top 100 at the position in the state. They're a real nice team. They were a good team last year. They think they're better. They lost a couple big defensive linemen who graduated, but they're a good team. Starting on defense for the Panthers, 4, Holden Riley at defensive back. 13, Mac Mella, outside linebacker. 15, Aiden Riley, defensive back, only a sophomore. 22, Josh Kroll, outside linebacker. 34, Corey Hopp, inside linebacker. 44, Jack Needus, inside linebacker. 64, Cody Hitzman, down and dirty. 67, Bryce Lodwick, defensive line. 79, Gabe Hahn, defensive line. And 84, Mason Gill, defensive back. Split.
Here we go. This is a third down and
wide
short.
Left, double slot right, 3rd and short. Now they're going to crank it in. Well, I think he picked it up. We had defensive penetration, but I think he got it, Mike.
He did get it.
I have almost no doubt in my mind.
Yep.
Handoff is to Himmelspach, near first down yardage.
So first down for the New Berlin Eisenhower
First down,
Lions with
Lions.
8 minutes to go in the start of the game, first quarter. Riley at the bottom of the screen at DB. Holden Riley. Mason Gill at the top. Aiden Riley, excuse me. Back to pass again, looking at a quick slant. Oh, almost. I'll tell you, great coverage by Gill.
Miller's
Little
pass
crossing
is
pattern.
intended for Steven Hallusen. Mason Gill defending on the play for Plymouth.
Good things
Second
can
and
happen,
10.
Scott, if we can get them on second
Get
and
them on
10
second and long.
every time, you know.
Well, last time, Mike, they run a bit of a read option. Quarterback ran a read option. So they're comfortable if they can pick it up. Throw was not a bad throw. The coverage was very, very good.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. Top of the screen slot, split, bottom of the screen right. Little bit of a counter, and tell you what, top of the whoever's at the top of the screen outside
Himmelspach
did
gets
not
outside the hash mark.
stay home. Stay home. Don't
Near
watch the
first
quarterback.
down yardage.
Stay home. And what happened was they picked up another first down. So they passed twice on first down and run twice on second down, both times picking up
First
great
down,
yardage.
New Berlin Eisenhower.
Eisenhower's ball, 7:30 to go in the first quarter, 0-0 is the football game. First and 10, Eisenhower at their own 44-yard line. They've been moving the ball. Quick swing out to the outside. Tackle is made. Good tackle. Not easy in a wide open
Miller's
field.
pass is
Aiden
complete.
Riley. Good job,
To
Aiden Riley.
Bellagio.
Bottom of the screen. Number 15. Only a sophomore. They have a lot of sophomores backing up in some of the skill
Joe
positions.
Steinert on the tackle.
Well, unless they change the numbers, that's Aiden Riley, even though the announcer said Joe Steinert. I'm going to trust me.
I would.
So 2nd and 6. Eisenhower, first down 3 times in a row they've thrown, second down they've run. And there they go again with the quarterback. Number 22, Josh Cole, makes a big play on the
Miller is
quarterback.
blocked out in the backfield by Josh Cole.
5'10", 170 pounds. Great job of reading the play.
3rd and 9.
So the Panthers now have Eisenhower in a long third down, 3rd and 9. This
Great.
is where Coach Knaus gets very entertaining with his blitz package. We basically run a 3-5.
Big third down here, Scott.
It's all about pressure now. Again, you got a young defensive backfield. You want to get pressure. Quarterback rolls to the right. They're containing. There's a little bit of pressure. He overthrows, and the Panthers have held serve. So both
Miller's
teams
pass
might
is
pick up a
intended
first
for Jake
down.
Bologna.
Eisenhower's going to have to punt
Holden
the
Riley
football.
defending on the
Holden Riley
play.
on the
4th
defense.
down.
The quarterback, there was a little bit of pressure, could not pick up the number, but the ball was overthrown. So
All goes back to Josh Cole.
it does. Josh Cole you're right,
Yep.
Mike. He made a great play. You know, inside linebacker, one of those 3 insides, 2 outsides, shot a gap, made a great play on the quarterback.
Holden Riley and Derek Novotny are deep safeties.
Okay, all year, I can't just say
Anticipating
Riley
the
because there's
punt.
Holden Riley and Aiden Riley. Holden Riley and Derek Novotny deep to return for the Panthers.
They are not in punt formation yet.
Yeah, they're not in punt formation, but I gotta believe they're gonna punt the football. Might be a little quick kick formation in my opinion. And there we go.
There they go.
And that's okay. Novotny's coming up, catches the ball, and I tell you what, he's got such quick feet, he makes that first kid miss. Nonetheless, Mike, the Panthers will start first and 10 at their own 25. Bill Kane's Remax Realty Plus, auctioneer, personal property appraiser. The Bill Kane team of realtors, auctioneers, appraisers is proud to be a backer of Plymouth Community TV. Their team can assist in any of your moving needs and questions. Let them put over 30 years of experience to work for you, real estate, auction, personal property appraisal. Give them a call at 893-8842. Email Bill Kane at billkane.com or Bill Kane at remax.net. Good luck, Panthers. Panthers, first and 10 at their own 25. And also Novotny in the backfield. Then we run a reverse. And it didn't work so good.
That's not going to go well.
Well played by Eisenhower. Well played. As I've said, the Panthers' offensive line is very, very, very young.
A loss of 6 on the
Mike
play.
Fredericks is senior, but didn't play a lot. Josh Klister, senior, but I believe he's out hurt. Cole Meyer, junior. So they're young. Good play by Eisenhower.
2nd and 16.
Hits Olsen in the middle of the field. Benny Olsen.
Pass is complete to Ben Olsen.
Ben Olsen. I'll tell you, Ben Olsen has come on so far as an athlete. The coaches are just thrilled with him. He's a good athlete, good basketball player, good kid, as all these kids. I'll tell you, a lot of character in this football team and football program.
That takes a little of the pain away, Scott. We got 3rd and 3 now. 3rd and a short 3.
Interesting call coming up, Mike.
It is.
And it's to Novotny. He's going to squirt
He's
through
got
and get
it.
Lead block by Netus.
Jake Bologna there to bring him down. First down, Plymouth Panthers.
You're hearing John Miller on the microphone. He is a fantastic announcer and really enjoys the football games.
Had a number come off that's not on the roster, which can happen in the first game. So Panthers 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Again, Knauss in the shotgun. Plymouth the last several years has run a lot of shotgun. Novotny to his left. Gill in motion. Fakes the ball. Novotny gets the ball. Squirts up the middle. Tell you, first contact does not bring him down. Picks up 6 yards
finds a hole
to the 45-yard line.
Moves the ball out to the 45-yard line.
Little bit of a shaky snap on the play.
6-yard gain.
You know, the change in football, people ask, a lot of the changes in football, besides the fact that kids are bigger and faster, are packages that they run on different plays. You used to see one guy, usually guards, running plays in and out. Now, you see 3, 4, 5 guys, depending upon the down and distance. For the Panthers, 2nd and 4. He's in motion, leads through. Novotny, another big pickup.
There we go.
Leads through. Right guard pulled and led to the hole. And the Panthers get inside Berlin Eisenhower Lions territory.
The Panthers, the first team to cross midfield.
Excellent point, Mike.
Yes.
So, 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Eisenhower 49-yard line. Netus and Novotny in the backfield. Ooh, I tell you what. Olsen turned inside,
for Olsen.
and he was away. And I'll tell you, Kate Knauss did a good job. Threw away from the defense. Threw away from the defense. That was a good
We should be very happy to be 2nd and 10 right there.
Well, he did a good job on that one. As if he throws at the player, that was a potential pick.
2nd and 10, midfield.
Gill in motion. Fake handoff. Give to Novotny. Novotny again squirts through. Picks up. I tell you, he's got such quick feet.
Novotny eludes tacklers for a 5-yard gain.
5. I think it's closer to 6-yard gain.
Mark Shields on the bottom of that pile.
Okay, they bring it back, so it's 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Now at the Eisenhower 44-yard line. Good second drive for the Panthers. Big play coming up, though, Mike.
Yep. We're not quite in 4-down territory yet.
It'd be pretty tough right here, right? You put your defense in a big hole this early in the season for sure, this early in the game and season. Needus in the backfield. Novotny in the slot. Now has to scramble a little bit. Throws inside. Off of Gill's hands for a pick. A little bit. Threw it a little bit inside. But we don't obviously don't have replay, but it was off Gill's hands, and the safety picks up the ball.
First down, New Berlin Eisenhower.
So Eisenhower takes over, 1st and 10 at their own 43. Little bit behind Mason Gill.
The holding penalty on Plymouth was declined. First down, Lions.
The first turnover of the night goes to New Berlin Eisenhower. Not what the Panthers had in mind.
Hitzman, Lodwig, and Hahn. The down and dirties on Panther defense. Bubble screen to Eisenhower. Good job. He's gone. Well, he's out of bounds. I'll tell you, there were about 2 or 3 missed tackles on the play. Bubble screen, which means the receiver has to catch the ball behind the line. If he does, those players in front of the line of scrimmage can start blocking. Nonetheless, big play. Novotny does force him out of play at the Panther 30. First down, Eisenhower.
The deepest any team has been so far in the game.
Hitzman comes out. Dawson Smith comes in the defensive line. Throwing again, quick out, going deep. Well played by Holden Riley. Came over to help.
Pass is intended for.
You got Gill on the coverage, and Riley doing a great job at free safety. Comes over and knocks it down. Tell you, it's been a little bit of bombs away for Eisenhower tonight.
Early in the season here, Scott, neither team has really got their passing game down.
Well, but they want to. It looks like they want to throw the ball, and that's. I know they, like I said, I know they have athletes, and they're trying to play to their strength, which is athletes. Quick handoff. I tell you what, a couple of cuts, and it's a touchdown, Eisenhower. Number 11, Jake Belangia gets running room right up the middle. I think all the movement really confused the Panther defense. A lot of movement, people in motion. They've done this before. First down pass, second down run. This time they got all the way into the end zone. So with 1:30 left to go in the first quarter, New Berlin Eisenhower draws first blood, takes a 6-0 lead, setting up for the extra point. Holder is Brett Angelo, and the kicker is Bryce Miller.
Bryce Miller is on to attempt the extra point.
Nice kick, it's good. So, Mike, 1:30 left in the first quarter, and the Berlin Eisenhower leads the Panthers 7-0.
Panthers 0.
Miller and Belt Incorporated, Hillendale Road. If you're serious about lawn, you should get a lawn or garden tractor sold by someone who's dedicated to knowing the product. That's why more and more people are realizing the value in purchasing lawn and garden tractors from a local, independent simplicity dealer like Miller and Belt Incorporated. They offer test drives, financing plans, service technician setup, and delivery. And of course, the best tractors and zero-turn mowers made. Simplicity. Visit Miller and Belt and see the difference, the way to a beautiful lawn. Plymouth, Piggly Wiggly, Eastern Avenue is your one-stop shop for your party needs. Our deli department has a variety of subs, party trays, and homemade signature salads. Don't forget the fresh baked hard rolls. Remember, shop the pig and save. Go Panthers. Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom, Eastern Avenue in Plymouth, is located behind McDonald's. They have a fine selection of furniture, including living room, dining room, kitchen, and bedroom furniture. They offer a wide variety of styles, so you're sure to find something that suits your tastes and needs. Stop in and take a look. And while you're there, check out their bargains in the clearance center. You'll be glad you did. Ace Supply and Rental Equipment on Thayer Street in Plymouth, located at 24 Thayer Street in Plymouth has everything you need to tackle all those fall lawn care projects. Aerators, sod cutters, thatchers, bed scrapers, edgers, trenchers, everything. Better check it out at A Supply and Equipment Rental, open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 4. Give them a call at 893-8676. Reserve your rental today. Also an authorized Oric vacuum dealer. Novotny deep. Eric's not going to get a chance as it's going in the end zone. And again, in high school football, if it goes in the end zone, you are not going to run it back.
The kick results in a touchback.
So the Panthers will take over at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. The Panthers might have grounded out a little bit, haven't hit a big one. Last play, the nice drive. If they catch the pass, it's a 1st down. They did not. It's picked off, giving Eisenhower great field position.
The passing game does leave something to be desired for the Panthers, but their running game is very, very positive. So let's see if they can keep that up.
You know, it might be, again, Novotny has looked so good. Just feed, as I always used to say about running a football, feed the beast. That time the beast couldn't find any room at all.
Novotny runs out there
And
outside.
of course, that time he gets very little. He gets a yard and a half, maybe.
Well, it looked as though Eisenhower has what we'd call a slant left.
Max Tipple among the tacklers.
So second and a long 8 for the Panthers. 1 minute to go in the 1st quarter. Good football game coming to you from Finke Field here in Plymouth, Wisconsin. Field looks beautiful. Give Ryan Rush a lot of credit for that. Our head groundskeeper. Quick screen to Mason Gill on the outside.
Can you get out there?
The swing pass.
Hesitated. He hesitated at the 25.
You get a plant and cut, and that's all you get.
Met there
And sometimes that's why somebody's a
Mike
receiver
White.
and somebody's a running back.
He got 4.
He got 4. It was a nice throw, nice catch, nice
I'd
ball.
love to see him put his head down and just go, though.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Panthers. 3rd and 4 for the Panthers at their own 26-yard line.
Big 3rd down play for the Panthers, down by a touchdown.
Well, they're going to let the clock run out, so the quarter's going to end.
And they're going to talk about it over this little break here as we end the 1st quarter. Scott, tell me about a couple of our backers.
20/20 Visions, Doctors Sharon Roberts and Brad Woodland.
At
At 20/20 Visions, we carry a great selection of eyewear for the entire family. Oakley, Ray-Ban, Mark Jacobs, Nike, and Maui Jim are just some of the brands you will find. Come and discover why 20/20 Visions was rated Sheboygan County's best of the best in eye care selection. We are always accepting new patients. Give us a call at 893-EYES or bring in a current prescription to get your glasses taken care of. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, including faucet repair, drain cleaning, radon mitigation. They also feature a large range of products, water heaters and softeners to boilers and disposals, plus handle a full line of Kohler products. All this at Plymouth Plumbing and Heating on the corner of PP and Pleasant View Road. Check out their beautiful Kohler showroom. Check them out at plymouth-plumbing.com and like them on Facebook. State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. Jim Schultz, your agent. Football fans, know some things just go together. Quarterbacks and receivers, face paint, and super fans, game days and tailgates. State Farm agent Jim Schultz knows another winning combination, Home and Auto. Jim has his team here to help life go right. When you combine Home and Auto, saves you a bunch of time and money. So get your Home and Auto from State Farm agent Jim Schultz at 893-9668.
We're at 3rd down now. We start this 2nd quarter. 3rd down, and we're going to jump off, and so it's going to be 3rd down and a few more. It was 3rd and 4, but now it's going to be 3rd and 9.
Well, what's always disappointing is that everybody really, now they might have been running a hard count to try to pick up a quick 5, which would have put them in at a 1st down. Nonetheless, 3rd and 9.
21-yard line.
Now the Eisenhower Lions can kind of peel their ears back and really go hard at Cade Canals.
This is a tough situation now. 3rd down and 9 at their own 21.
Botany in the slot at the bottom of the screen with Keller. Netus in the backfield, probably blocking.
Back to pass.
Throws it out to Keller, and he
Got
goes
it.
up and gets it. The value of a 6-7 end. Nice throw to the boundary. Cade Canals did a good job, Mike, throwing it out to the boundary to Keller.
And Siki.
So the Panthers pick up a 3rd and 9, first down, Plymouth Panthers.
Ball on the 36-yard line. First down, big catch.
So Panthers now, we've moved the ball a little bit. Again, we haven't, that's a big play, 3rd and 9. In fact, 3rd and 9 ended up being 3rd and 15.
Right.
Picked up 15.
Let's get back to what we know best. Let's get back to that running game. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Gain of 6.
I'll tell you, we'll get back to the offensive line because they've done some decent things, Mike. They've held charge on the pass, and they've certainly opened some holes for Novotny. Hitzman, Bodwig, Hahn.
He said gain of 7, so it's 2nd down and 3. The ball on the
43-yard
43-yard line.
Yeah, they gave him a little extra, I think.
I think so.
We'll take it.
You betcha.
We are at home after all.
Stay on the ground. Now that hesitation cost him loss in the play.
Well, but that's where, his strength is. There was a hole, but give credit to Eisenhower. That linebacker sat back and then read the run. Did a very good job.
3rd and 4.
A little bit of a loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Panthers. They have to get out to the 40, almost to the 47 for a first down.
3rd and 4. The nice thing about 3rd and 4 is you got a little bit of a run pass option on the deal.
They're going to pass.
I tell you, not a lot of time. I tell you, they were setting up a screen, but the whole thing developed so slowly.
That's right.
It's hard to blame a lineman because on a screen you're supposed to allow people to get by you, and they did. Maybe a little bit quick, but it looked like the whole thing's just set up poorly. That was a screen pass. I'll tell you what, there were 3 blockers and 1 receiver. If they get that thing out there, that's going to go a ways.
Joe Steinhardt in punt
But as it sits, it's 4th down. Panthers hope to get it past midfield anyway. And it appears they will. But there's the run back.
What a good block.
Block in the back. That's coming back, folks.
We're going to have a couple of them.
Yep.
Yeah, this is great.
Jake Maloney on the punt return. Penalty marker on the field.
There were 2 block in the backs, and that would go against New Berlin Eisenhower. So it's, even though they got into Panther territory, I'm telling you it's going to back them up somewhere near their own 35 or 40.
Well, on that last screen, it was well called play. But what happened was
block in the back is signaled against the Lions.
The blockers were there. Just everything else on the outside, quarterback, running back, set up slow. Because I'll tell you what, if they can hit that, there's 1 defender, and he made him, and 3 blockers, they're going to pick up 20 yards. But that's football. And then the Canals couldn't elude the rush, so
they'll march off this penalty, and it's going to bring them back at least out of Panther territory. I thought the first flag was at midfield.
The first flag was well beyond this.
From their own 37-yard line.
They took the 2nd flag, and I'm questioning that.
Oh no, the play was about at the. You're right. It's about at the 50. It should be back about another 7-8 yards.
Yep. So a break here, even on the penalty for.
Now they've
New
thrown
Berlin.
the ball on first down every series so far. Oh, this time they're going to run it. Not this time. Pick up about 3. Eisenhower have 2nd and 7. Just inside midfield for the Panthers. 9:33 to go in the 2nd quarter. New Berlin Eisenhower up 7-0. No huddle. They're right back at it.
They're ready to go. They keep it on the ground.
Boy, somebody lost
Someone
contain
got caught
again.
Inside.
I know the coaches were upset the last time that happened. A read option by the quarterback picks up about 4 yards.
Mason Gill.
So it'll be 3rd and 3 inside Panther territory now, Mike. So now you got to think as a coach, do you got 2 downs to go
about
for
4
it?
yards on the
Maybe.
play.
That brings up 3rd and 3 in Panther territory on the 46-yard line. We need a big play here, Panthers. They keep it on the ground, and they trust the ground, and it's going to be short.
It's going to be short.
Jaden Olson, the ball carrier.
A good decision time for the
I got to believe they're going to go
they're
for
going
it.
to go for it.
They're looking
Fourth
at
and
fourth
one.
and a short one at that. Now this is a play
Fourth
where
and one
it's
for the
can our line beat your line?
Yeah. 4th and 1 on the Panther 44-yard line. Officials are taking a timeout.
What's equipment timeout? Or they may, unless they're, no, it's fourth and it's one based on, there's no reason to measure this. They took the timeout, and I don't know why. It wasn't equipment for the players. Maybe they needed a time to adjust their whistles.
Here we go.
Quick handoff, getting outside.
If he
He's going to
turns the
beat,
corner,
he's going
and
to
he
beat the
does.
corner. He did.
Alongia breaks it outside.
For a moment there, I didn't think he'd get
Well,
there.
again, you're dealing with some young kids on the outside,
Down.
and anything you tackle, if you're on that top of the screen, it's right shoulder. So it's outside in,
Mason
and they
Gill
just
chases him down on the
simply
outside.
Aiden Riley chased him down, wasn't there. It's outside in. If you're on the outside, it's your inside shoulder to make the tackle. That's the way you try to coach it. So nonetheless, Eisenhower is at the Panther 40, 1st and 10, 7:42 to go in the first half, up 7-0. Panthers trail 7-0. Oh,
Nice job.
Nice job.
Miller's swing pass is
Nice
complete
job.
to
Nice
number
play by
23,
Taylor
Jack
Struve, number
Himmelstock.
33.
Brought down by number
Inside
33,
linebacker
Taylor
drops him
Struve
for about a 4-yard loss. Great read, great pursuit, and great wrap up by Struve.
That is correct.
Had a lot of Struves playing football in Plymouth for
Yeah.
a long way back,
Oh,
way
goodness.
back to Stan Struve, who was one heck of a player back in the 60s.
And he had just enough boys to keep it growing.
And now he'd be very, very, very proud of his grandchildren too.
He would be. 2nd down, 14. Back to pass. Too much time.
And now,
Hey, there we go.
Miller scrambles, finding no receiver, brought down in the backfield by number 44, Jack Needus.
Needus inside the back. Now that's a case where a young quarterback. I don't know. I don't think
5-yard
Miller.
loss on the play.
It's going to bring up 3rd down, almost 20, or right on the 20 mark.
Miller's a senior, but that was a inexperienced play because he could just sat back in the pocket. I think he could have made something happen. Nonetheless, great play. The Panthers dropping back 3rd, and they got it at 18. I think it's all of that.
Oh, yeah. Give credit to the defense for earning a few
Now,
here.
here
it is. Huge.
Here again. It's a cat and mouse game. Defensive coach, offensive coach.
Here we go. Let's get some rush on him.
Good comeback.
Miller's pass is complete to
Now,
number
okay, this is
86,
4th down. They're
Stephen
going to
Olsen.
go. They're going to go for it here.
Oh, they
That
got a
was
great
good,
spot.
good timing pattern. That's where he caught the ball.
Wow.
And the tackle thrown back. Still going to be 4th and 2.
A 16-yard gain on the play brings up
That's just
4th
a
and
really
2.
good play by Eisenhower. What they did simply was the timing pattern. The receiver went down just outside the first down, came back, ball's thrown on time. So on 4th and 2, big play for the Panther defense.
They'll keep it on the ground and wide open.
Well, the cutback run, it's the guys in the inside have over pursued. And
Yep.
again, it's a young defense. Gabe Hahn played a lot last year in the line. But I'll tell you, Bryce Lodwig did not, even though he's a senior. Cody Hitzman played some, but those cutbacks,
Breaks a tackle
they
and
didn't get
ends up
great.
at the
They did not
Panther
get great
21-yard
flow to the
line.
ball
First
at
down,
all.
Lions.
That's the same play they scored on. Where the runner did a great job making a cutback. 1st and 10, 5 minutes to go when they snapped the ball in the first half. Now they're at the Panther 20-yard line. All obviously 4-down territory.
Back to pass.
In the ground, boy, they throw it, Mike. They like
Miller's
to
pass is
throw a ball on
incomplete,
first down.
Intended for Stephen Halusin.
2nd and 10 for the Lions.
Panthers need to stop here. 5 minutes left in the half.
You know, they've done some really good things, the Panthers have, but they haven't made that big play just yet, on either side of the ball. Eisenhower on a little bit of a cutback run, pick up about 5. It's going to be 3rd and 5 at the Panther. At the Panther 17-yard line. Along 6. They got it at 3rd and 6.
Aiden Riley in on the tackle.
Again, 2 downs to get this. Again, any breeze you see is coming from basically the bottom left of your screen to the top right of your screen, but it's not a hard breeze at all. In fact, the flag is hardly moving. Quarterback gets hit hard. Doesn't do any good. They're going to get a 1st down.
Inside the 10, be 1st and goal.
If there has been a weakness tonight, the Panthers' outside contain has not been real good. And again, Eisenhower has a very diversified offense, but you haven't been able to just say, we're going to force them inside. Four minutes to go in the first half. Eisenhower knocking on the door again at the Panther 8-yard line. The field tightens up a little bit.
Back to pass.
A lot of room
too much
on the
room
top.
out there.
Way too much room. He can run if he wants, and he's going. He's not going to score, but he's going to get down by the 2 or 3 yard line.
At least we got to take a referee down with us.
Yeah, we got a referee, but he's right back up.
Yeah.
Those referees are tough.
But inside the 5 down to the 3 yard line.
And ends up the ball carrier taking the ball inside the Panther 5 yard line.
Just inside the 2 yard line. 2nd and goal from the 2 for the Eisenhower Lions.
Strube on the tackle.
Second and goal from the 2. What we used to call full house backfield.
Yep.
Direct hand to running back, and he's going to score. So Eisenhower takes a 13-0 lead with the extra point coming. 3:39 left in the first half. And Eisenhower will get the ball to start the second half on a kickoff.
The big turn here still has to be the turnover.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, all turnovers, you know, when we talk, I was talking basketball. Turnover is a 4-point play because you can't score and they can. In football, it could be 12-point play. You can't score and they can. They've made a couple big plays, and we've only made really one, a 3rd and 9 pass. Kick is up, kick is good, and 3:39 to go. It's 14-0. The Eisenhower Lions. Racers Hall and Charcoal Grill County Road C offers many entertainment opportunities for a fun day or evening out. Watch your favorite game or race on TV. Enjoy the outdoors, playing horseshoes, tractor pulls, and everything you can see from our deck. During the winter, they have multiple games inside Beanbag League, Women's Pool League, and their beautiful banquet hall. Their banquet hall is ready also for weddings, parties, fundraisers, and businesses. They have daily drink specials and a full menu, including appetizer sandwiches, Friday fish fry. 11 a.m. to bar close, restaurant 11 to 9. Racers Hall, where great food and fun is always available. Meyer Motors in Plymouth is your source for new or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans, and they now offer emissions testing. Meyer Motors has been doing business right here in Plymouth since 1926. They're proud to be part of the Plymouth community. You can visit them online at GoMeyerMotors.com or feel free to stop through and meet their friendly and knowledgeable staff. If you value selection, price, and service, you'll find great value at Meyer Motors. Always a better deal. Waldo State Bank in beautiful downtown Waldo. Local, independent, like you. Waldo State Bank, serving the community now they have a brand new building, serving it since 1913 at 119 Depot Street, WaldoStateBank.com, member FDIC. So Eisenhower is going to kick it off, and it'll be DeBotny and Josh Cole deep. Now, every kickoff for Eisenhower so far has gone in the end zone.
Derek Novotny and Josh Cole are deep for Plymouth, anticipating the kickoff of Nick DeFrance.
I'd love to see the Panthers end this half with a great drive.
Novotny, he's going to get a chance to run it back. He catches at the goal line. He's going to get to the 22, so he gets it out a little bit further than it would be otherwise. Nice kicker for Eisenhower.
Novotny on the kickoff return.
Well, Mike, they've run the ball okay.
22 yards.
They have not thrown the ball great. I would say they're probably
Touchdown,
2 of
Plymouth
5,
Panther.
3 of 7. Unfortunately, one of them was a pick off the hands of the receiver. They need to pick up a chunk, a 15-yard, a 17-yard. They've been getting 5, 6, which is what Eisenhower does with the bend but don't break defense.
Well, no, you got 3.5 minutes left in the half. You need some big jumps here.
Well, the clock stops on an incomplete pass. The clock's that's not going to help them.
Oh,
in fact, you better let that go.
That's a loss on the play. Oh, thank goodness they're calling it
calling
incomplete.
Pass
I
is
hope.
incomplete.
Well, the clock stops on incomplete pass. No, they're going to call it second down right there. Not a call incomplete.
Goodness. No,
Second
no.
and 10 for Plymouth.
No, it's incomplete pass. Oh, now they're I don't know what the heck they're doing. They had moved the down marker. Now they're bringing it back. It's like the Bowery boys here.
Yep. Second 10.
The pass was just that was not a good pass. It was right in the dirt, so the receiver can't do much with it. Can't do anything with it, in fact. Throws it up to Mella, not available. I'll tell you, great coverage. But there was nobody that spread the field in that one. So you had nobody deep to get the safeties out of the way. So as a result, it's a quick timing pattern. I think that Eisenhower jumped those patterns. So Canals did the right thing, throwing the ball and then throwing it up deep to see if the receiver could come up with it, and they could not.
Well, we do not want to give the ball back to them with 3 minutes left in the half here. So let's get a first down. This 3rd and 10. 2 passes that just didn't work out here. Let's get a 3rd pass and make it go.
Gill in motion. Knauss rolls a little bit to the left. Comes back to the right. He's going down. He's going down.
Knauss is sacked in the backfield.
That was a jailbreak. It was not a lot of time, and I'm looking at the backfield, so I can't tell you if anybody's open. But your rolling left is going to take you longer because you have to square your shoulders to throw the ball. Nobody was open, but the rolling left put him at the wide side of the field. Nonetheless, Joe Steiner to punt for the Panthers. Eisenhower's going to get the ball in great shape.
That's right. They have 3 timeouts left.
Jake Maloney of the deep safety.
Neither team has used any timeouts.
Nice punt, Steinert.
It will be New Berlin Eisenhower's ball at the 45, near the 45-yard line.
Defender and is down at the
Now, the ball hit a Panther defender. However, if they hit a defender, it's still a live ball. If Eisenhower picks it up and fumbles it, they still get the ball back.
That's right.
That's the rule. So Eisenhower is in great shape. 2:33 to go. They like to throw the ball anyway. 2:33 to go. Up 14-0. Been a good ball game. It's just the Panthers haven't made the big play. Certainly haven't made a play to score.
That's right. 2:33. The New Berlin Eisenhower up by 14 with all 3 timeouts, and they're at the Panther 44-yard line.
Waiting for the officials. I don't know quite what. There's no TV timeouts. I know that much.
No, I'm sure of that.
So the Panthers are going to have to hold here. You don't want to go down 21-0. Quick comeback.
Uh-oh.
Well, I tell you what.
You got to tackle better than that.
Well, it was a great timing pattern, but Mason Gill's got to come up and wrap up right away. And instead of a 7-yard gain, it's a 20-yard gain. In fact, it's a 23-yard gain.
Yep, that ball now is
on the
ball on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Eisenhower and 2:20 left.
Well, that's what we haven't seen, that 20, 23-yard game. We've had to grind it. We've picked up some first downs, haven't been able to do it. That's a great pickup for the Eisenhower Lions. Good.
Nice job.
Good penetration. Trying to pick up the number.
79.
Is to number 11.
79, Gabe Hahn. Gabe Hahn is actually thinned out a little bit. He looks good. He wrestled last year. What did he wrestle at?
He was heavyweight last
year. He's heavyweight, but he's down to about 235.
Yep.
And he looks great. He's the experienced lineman. Now, Hitzman played a little bit. Lodwig did not.
Josh Cole is the other one. He was a very good wrestler on the Panther team last year.
Okay.
He's your outside linebacker.
And he's not a real big kid, though.
No. Made a big play here
yep.
in the first half. Back to pass. They need to put some pressure on this one.
I'll tell you what,
at the 20.
I tell you, give Eisenhower's line credit. The Panthers brought a linebacker late, and he got picked up right away.
And
otherwise,
20-yard line.
but Eisenhower's going to take a timeout, their first timeout.
Minute 3 left, and they're at the 20-yard line of the Panthers. We do not want them to get in.
Well, give their quarterback Miller he did a great job of scrambling. But I will tell you that, again, there was a chance maybe to get him in the backfield, but they did a great job. Four Seasons Comfort, quality service with your comfort in mind. Four Seasons Comfort is located at 633 Eastern Avenue in Plymouth and can be reached at 893-8900. Four Seasons Comfort handlers Bryant and Mitsubishi ductless heating and cooling systems. Mike Pelzel and Jeremy Linsmer. Jeremy, former Panther football player at Four Seasons Comfort. Plymouth Glass, East Main Street, kitty corner from the library, is a family-run business. They are honored to serve the people of our community. They offer a wide variety of services, including standard and custom shower enclosures, aluminum storefront windows and doors, safety glass. That's Plymouth Glass. Stop in, ready to handle all your glass or screening needs.
Here we go, third down and a long 2.
Nice play. Now that's just a nice play. A tall receiver.
Pass is complete to Stephen Hallius.
They're running. I tell you, this is a pretty well-oiled team. They run a little comeback, throw it to the boundary. It's there. Good catch. Wasn't bad coverage at all. Just a well run play by Eisenhower. At the Panthers 16, under a minute to go. 2 timeouts left for the Eisenhower Lions. They'll probably look at.
Here he comes, passing. Wide open. Touchdown.
That was too easy.
That's
too easy. There's no outside contain on a quarterback. The receiver runs down the field. One receiver on the outside clears. Next receiver goes down and runs an out pattern, and Eisenhower scores its 3rd touchdown of the first half.
Yep, with 41 seconds left, a 3rd touchdown goes on the board.
So I tell you, they've hit the Panthers with a barrage here in the second quarter. They've thrown the ball. Receivers have been open. The quarterback's done a nice job, but we haven't had outside contain. If you let a quarterback outside or running back outside, man, you're in trouble. Kick is up, and it's good with 41 seconds to go in the first half. The Eisenhower Lions take a 21-0 lead, Mike.
New Berlin Eisenhower Lions, 21.
John E. Nelson, your realtor at Pleasant View Realty. If you plan on buying or selling a home in the near future, work with John Nelson, a caring and experienced professional real estate agent at Pleasant View Realty. John will work hard to make your transaction as stress-free and enjoyable as possible. He is backed by the best real estate team in the area with superior marketing and a reputation based on building trust and relationships. Give John a call for a free market valuation for selling your home, listing it at. Give him a call at 980-2539 or visit him at john@pleasantviewrealty.com. Gritz Auto Services, 740 Western Avenue in Plymouth, is a full-service domestic and import repair facility offering fast, affordable, and reliable towing and repairs. We offer a clean and comfortable waiting area. We have Wi-Fi available and a play area for the kids. Check us out for your next repair. Give them a call at 893-5024. Bank First National, Eastern Avenue. You got that watermark you're looking at the screen where you will discover what community banking is all about. Local people making local decisions to help make banking easy. Their ties to Plymouth are very strong and are fully committed to the community. Visit us today and discover what makes Bank First an easy choice for all your financial needs. You can see the new building going up on the east side of Plymouth.
It's a nice looking double wide.
It looks great. Yeah, Todd, you know, yeah, it's excellent. And I think they have all the vermin out of it by now. Come on. Novotny with the return. See if he can pop one. Good return out to the 22. No, I tell you what, Bank First, they're proud of that new building. They just said it was time for a change. They want to, the building they're in, I talked to Mr. Niles a little bit. He said it's just a little too big. So they can reduce the size a little bit, and they'll always do a great job of servicing their customers. So the Panthers, they have 3 timeouts, but 35 seconds left. Unless they can pop a huge play, I think they're going to sit on it a little bit. Hand the ball to Novotny. Derek picks up a first down. The clock will stop. We'll find out right now. Right now, they're going to take their time a little bit. They're not the time. The clock will, as soon as the ball is set, the clock kicks in. So the referee just set it in right now. And they're going to let this thing go a little bit. Unless Canals throws one up deep.
This could be the last play.
It well could be. Unless they pick up a big chunk of yardage, there's no sense in risking it right now. Again, the disappointing thing is New Berlin Eisenhower starts the second half, puts it up, throws it out there. Whoa!
Now they should.
Bad play by the Lions. Good play by Mac Mella. Nice throw by Kate Canals. So now, 4 seconds to go. You might as well take a timeout.
4.2 seconds left.
Well, you got a shot at the end zone. That's what you got. You got a 6-7 end. It's all about protection now.
35 yards on the play.
The Panthers will take the time. That's the big play we were looking for all half. Actually, that was a good throw. And Eisenhower defensive back was looking for a pick. It wasn't there. Nice catch by Mella. So I'll tell you what, Mike. Hey, it's only 34 yards to the end zone. But while they're looking things over, Advanced Eye Care, Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler and the staff at Advanced Eye Care can provide for all your eye health needs, whether it's vision or eye health testing, a new pair of glasses from their wide selection of frames, or contact lenses under their Contact Guaranteed Lens Success Program. Advanced Eye Care does it all. Most insurance plans and Medicare are accepted. Advanced Eye Care, leading the way in total vision wellness. AdvancedEyeCarePlymouth.com. Jim's Appliance Sales and Service. Call on Jim's Appliance Sales and Service for repair of any appliance, large or small, or a new purchase. Jim provides same-day service whenever possible. His work is guaranteed 30 days on labor, 90 days on parts. Visit Jim's website at jims-appliance.com to learn how you can get $10 off on a service call. He offers a maintenance special including dryer vent cleaning, window washing, machine fill hoses, cleaning refrigerator, condenser, etc. $75. Jim's Appliance, a sales and service.
Last play of the half, unless something penalty happens or something odd occurs.
He's throwing it up to the 6-7 guy. He's got it.
He's got it. He's
touchdown.
Canals' pass is complete.
Brendan Keller. Throw it up to the 6-7 guy. That's the way to do it. Panthers.
With time off the board, it happens. The Panthers score finally in the first half.
And give some credit to that line and the backs helping block, giving Kate Canals a little time. Good throw. Run down to the goal line. Hey, that's a backyard play, right?
There you go.
Back in Richland Center.
4.2
it would have been run to the cornstalk. Don't run over to trip over the cow. Try not to run into the tree. Touchdown. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Good way for the Panthers to end the half. Mikey boy.
And that's how we'll end the half. So at the end of the first half, it is 21-7. And we'll be back with some statistics in the second half in just a minute.
21. Your Plymouth Panthers 7.
Welcome back to the second half of tonight's football game featuring our home Plymouth Panthers versus the New Berlin Eisenhower Lions. Scott Richards, Mike Brigg, Kurt Salp coming to you from Finke Field. Start of the third quarter, the Panthers trail the Eisenhower Lions 21-7. Eisenhower drew first blood to take a 7-0 lead. Then interception led to a short field. Give them a 14-0 score, and they scored again on another short field of about 50 yards. But last play of the first half, Jay Knaus to Brendan Keller caught the ball at the goal line. 78-yard drive in 3 plays the Panthers scored to at least get on the board, Mike, right?
Right. In fact, if you look at the big picture, it's been pretty dismal at the quarterback position. 5 for 11, but 101 yards in one
drive.
And he got one interception and one touchdown.
Well, and again, a young Panther team showed signs of being a young Panther team, especially in the defensive backfield, where New Berlin Eisenhower has come out firing. They're throwing the football, and they've had success with it. They're a good football team. We knew that coming in, playing a great conference, in the Woodland Conference. I believe they're in the Woodland West Conference. Nonetheless, the Panthers went down there last year and won the football game. Second half's going to start. Eisenhower gets the football. Cooper Gossi tees it up.
And we'll start the second half.
Squirts along and picked up at the 5, 10, 15, out to the 25.
Uh-oh,
and
this is not good.
That is not good at all. That was, the running lanes were right there and nothing could happen, and that's the worst thing that can happen to start the second half. But that is also what happens a lot, because you got a lot of kids, Mike, that haven't even played special teams. J.C. Rodriguez for an Eisenhower runs it the distance of the field on the kickoff. Looked like he was contained at about the 26-yard line. He was not. Now, it was a low line drive, one hop to the kicker, so it makes it difficult for the kickoff team to really get down the field. I'm sure the coaches will look at it. That's going to be a real learning experience, because you don't do a lot of live contact on kickoff teams during practice.
No. You're down by 2 touchdowns, and on the kickoff you just went down 3.
Well, you had a great play at the end of the half to go down by 2, and then and he just outran everybody. I will tell you what, that Rodriguez is considered to be a really, really, really good running back. Very, very quick. Probably, 5'8", 147, probably about a 4'5", 540. But that does
nevertheless, he was not touched much.
No, he was not. Van Horn Auto Group, VHCars.com. Car buying doesn't have to be a hassle. At Van Horn, it's as easy as click of the button. Van Horn now has 10 dealerships located throughout Wisconsin with an inventory of over 3,000 vehicles of all makes and brands. Everything you could ask for, including a great selection of trucks. Shop online at vanhornauto.com. Find a car from any location, and Van Horn is happy to deliver it locally. Van Horn, family-born, employee-owned. Yeah, that's.
You're going to halftime feeling a little bit better because you scored right at the end.
Well, it literally takes, quote unquote, the wind out of your sails.
Oh,
you scored well. You've talked about getting a stop. You've talked to your kickoff team. But a lot of the kids are new. You try to get different people out on your kickoff team, and it didn't work. And it's as simple as that. Eisenhower ran it back. Rodriguez outran everybody down the sideline. And that's how it is. Novotny and Cole deep again. Now the Eisenhower kicker has kicked it in the air and kicked it pretty much down to the goal line in every kick. Cole's going to get this one. Comes up the middle, gets a little bit of a breather, gets to the outside. Gets it past the 30-yard line.
Busts the return out
Josh
to
Cole,
near
nice
the
return.
32-yard line. First down,
But the
Plymouth
difference there
Panther.
was there were the secondary tacklers. He got through the first wave, but the secondary guys made the play. So a good return does put the Panthers in great position at their own 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Plymouth Panthers.
1st and 10 from the Panthers.
Start of the
31-yard
second
line.
half coming to you from Plymouth. Beautiful night. Absolutely gorgeous. Couldn't get better for football. Decent crowd considering we're playing so early in the season. Knaus, Nidis, and Novotny in the backfield.
1st and 10.
Handoff comes to Novotny, gets a little bit of a hole, picks up 4. Out to about the 35-yard line.
Novotny for about a 4-yard gain.
Again,
Joe
Derek
Lang
is
on the tackle.
the line's done a good job, Mike, at getting him that 3, but he hasn't been able to get to that 8, 9, just that extra pop.
Yep. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. The ball sitting right at the 35-yard line.
Well, the best thing, and granted, it's a best thing is come back down and get a score. Slot to the top, flanker to the bottom of your screen. Toss outside, Novotny try to get him outside a little bit. Not a lot there. He battles for about 3.
The pitches to Novotny around the left side of the line.
Picks up 3. It's going to bring 3rd and a long 2 for the Panthers.
Stacked up there by Nathan Doss, among others.
So 3rd and a long 2.
3rd and
Again,
2
just
for
starting
Panthers.
the 3rd quarter. Panthers now down 3 touchdowns. Run pass options certainly on this play, but their running game has been more productive. Other than that last series, man, at the end of the second half, it was great. 2 big tosses from Knaus to Mel, and then Knaus to Keller brought him a score. Hand it to Novotny, and he's going to pick it up, and he's gone.
Got it.
He might
Get
be
the
gone.
move.
We'll find out. The 4-6. That's great. There's that big play we're looking for.
Lion defense finally brought down by Brett Angiolo.
Safety Angiolo saved a touchdown. That last guy slowed Novotny up just a little bit.
On the Lion
But he broke,
31-yard line.
so that's what the
Plymouth
Panthers needed. Long time to go in a game. 22 minutes still to go. 10 in this quarter and 12 in the next quarter. 1st and 10, Panthers at the Eisenhower 31-yard line. Again, Knaus looks to Novotny. Not much there. Picks up maybe 2.
Novotny picks his way ahead for about 2 yards. Joe Lang on the tackle.
2nd and 8 for the Panthers.
Panthers travel to Sheboygan Falls next week, Scott.
Yep, Highway 23 battle.
That's right.
Always fun. You know, Falls should have a nice team this year. I think this is going to be I think this Panther team is going to be better than some of the expectations because they lost so many kids. They're hanging in there with a very quick toss.
1st down.
Knaus to Olsen. I'll tell you what, that was the best. That was a great throw by Knaus. Set back, good block by the left tackle. Hit Olsen right on the turn. Panthers 1st down inside the 20 at the Eisenhower 19. I was going to say the best pass tonight. Obviously, the best pass was the touchdown pass, but that was still just everything looked. It was on rhythm. 1st and 10, Eisenhower 19-yard line. Knaus and Novotny in the backfield. Novotny picks up.
Gets 3.
Yep, about 3.
Takes the handoff straight ahead for a short gain.
They're going to put it at about. They're going
Max
to
Tipple
say
on the
it's 2.
tackle.
They pulled it back just a little bit.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for the Panthers.
It's important to score some points on this drive.
Right. Well, they've had 2 big plays. They had the big run by Novotny and a nice pass to Olsen.
And this is 4-down territory inside the 20.
Novotny in the slot at the top, Keller at the top. Gill at the bottom, looking at Devon. He gets it outside, and he drops the ball.
Oh, you
and
can't
that is
do that.
too bad because
He
Keller had
all sorts of room.
well, and Keller had a nice block. Again, if you catch the ball behind the line of scrimmage, linemen and receivers can block downfield. If you're ahead of the line of scrimmage, they can't.
Lots of room there. A wasted play.
So, backfield now, Netus and Novotny both in the backfield. Keller at the bottom of the screen, Gill at the top. They're throwing it up to Keller, and he's got it. I'll tell you what, he was bumped around. That's what they're going to do. You got a kid that big, and he's got nice hands. That's why I said, make the comeback, and they did. Good protection. They kept the full protection. The 5 linemen and both backs stayed in and blocked. Keller right down the field, throw it up, let him catch it. McMella, a little late to go on the field.
Cooper Gossi on to attempt the extra point.
Gossi to kick, Cole Booth to hold. Kick is up, kick is good. So the Panthers score, Mike. They come right back. 28-14.
The Berlin Eisenhower Lions, 28.
Huberty, CPAs, and trusted advisors. Never miss an opportunity. With today's constantly changing tax laws, a one-size-fits-all strategy is rarely the answer. Individuals and businesses both need a partner who understands the relationship between tax consequences and financial objectives. Huberty's tax expertise allows us to fit your individual or business circumstance with a custom solution, so we anticipate and plan for your needs. That way you will never miss an opportunity. Huberty CPAs and trusted advisors, HubertyCPAs.com, or give them a call at 892-2423. Former Plymouth Panther Nathan Volkminter is running the shop here in Plymouth. Francis Chiropractic Clinic, Eastern Avenue. At Francis Chiropractic Clinic, your health is your wealth. Doctors Dan and Jean Francis' staff believe that chiropractic care offers a complete wellness approach by taking a genuine interest in your overall well-being to help you be at the top of your game and maintain a healthy lifestyle. This includes holistic and homeopathic treatments such as nutritional counseling, physical and massage therapy, supplements, and therapeutic formulas, as well as exercise equipment and orthotics. Francis Chiropractic is partnered with most major insurance companies as well as Medicare and Medicaid. Join us on Facebook or check us out. FrancisChiroClinic.com. Gossi's kick is down, fielded at the 10. Fumbled around a little bit. And still makes it out to the 25. Again, a little more height on the kick, but you got to get down the field and make the play.
Olsen brings the ball out to the
time for the defense to prove a few things here.
First down, Berlin Eisenhower.
But they're giving them a longer field now.
Yep.
And that, the thing is, the more plays, the more chance not to make a play. So 7:50 to go in the third quarter. Nice football game coming to you from Plymouth. New Berlin Eisenhower up 28-14. The Panthers have scored on 2 long pass plays the last 2 times they had the ball. One at the end of the first half and one middle of the third quarter. Single back behind Miller, the quarterback. Again, the outside
12-yard gain.
And I will tell you, in the Panthers' defense, it's designed to funnel people to the inside, but they're not doing it, and that's where the problems occur. You're right. 12-yard gain for the Lions on first down. Yeah, they're going to they'll start shuffling people. What you do, it's early in the year. If you have people not making plays, you see if somebody else can. That's what these early games, non-conference games, are all about. There, a little bit better. What I saw, Mike, on that play is that offensive line's thrust just knocked us off the ball. And so they pick up about 3. Make it 2nd and 7, but boom. If you looked, everybody was knocked back 2-3 yards.
2nd and 7.
Eisenhower scrimmaged Kewaskum last week, and I wouldn't say they handled them, but they pushed them around on the field pretty well.
Second down and 7, ball on the 41-yard line. Caught, intercepted.
Picked off by Aiden
And
Riley.
some
It's a
room.
foot race. Riley, what a play, Aiden Riley.
Miller's
I'll tell you what, that quarterback hesitated, and Riley read it, picked it off.
First down, Plymouth Panthers.
That's what happened last year, Mike.
Yep.
Tell you what, that was just a great read, only a sophomore. Aiden Riley.
The ball inside the 15-yard line. Big jump for the Panthers.
I'll tell you what, the quarterback hesitated. Riley saw the slant, stepped in, caught it. I tell you, he saw the end zone. Just there were two people that could tackle him, and they did. Great, great, great play, Aiden Riley.
First and 10. There's a hole.
There's a hole for Novotny. He's down inside the 5. First down and goal.
First and goal.
Down to the 3 or 4 yard line.
First down, Plymouth
Right guard
Panthers.
pulled and Netus led through the line.
First
Jack
and goal
Netus.
on the 5-yard line.
Now here, you got lots of things you can do, including, I'm going to say it only once, maybe more. You got a 6-7 hand.
Second and
Yeah.
short.
Well, they called it second down. Where'd they put that? Oh, he was inside that spot.
Wow.
Wow, is
That's
right.
hot.
Oh, he was almost down to the 3 yard line from what
Yeah.
I could see it. I mean, my eyes are old, I admit it. But he's,
Well, he's
what a
there
great.
now.
But I'll tell you what,
They're looking
Great.
touchdown.
He
No.
pushes the pile forward.
what great push by that offensive line.
Waiting
Let's
for
give
the
that
referees to call it here. Touchdown.
touchdown, Panthers. Give that one to the line, Mike.
That's
They
right.
shoved that defensive line right back into the end zone. Give it up to that line. Mike Choka, Cody Hitzman, Corey Fredericks, Josh Klister, Cole Meyer. A little bit of a timeout. Looks like that looks a little bit like a
Official
cramp.
timeout.
They're stretching out the leg a little bit. Don't know who it is, and we won't even worry about, can't talk about it. We worry about it a little bit, but while we're waiting, American Senior Benefits, Ryan Riley, Aiden's dad, and Kristen Heidemann. If you're retiring and eligible for Medicare or retired and losing your health benefits, American Senior Benefits is there to help. Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann are experienced in providing personalized service to help explain and guide you through the Medicare process and provide you through a free needs analysis with options available at the lowest cost for the best health care coverage. Call Ryan at 207-0731 or Kristen at 207-8037 to set up an appointment at your home or in their office. American Senior Benefits, they're here to help. Novotny's got a little bit of a cramp. He's earned it.
Yep.
He's earned it. He's had to carry the ball a lot and play a lot on
Cooper
defense.
Gossi on to attempt the extra point.
Gossi's kick could bring it within one. Well, it's in within one score. Bring it within 7. Booth to hold. Snap is down. Kick is good.
The score.
28-21.
The
But
New
Panthers
England
move
Lions,
within 7 with
28.
6:12
Plymouth
left
Panthers,
in the
21.
third quarter.
Arbuckle Floral and Decorating. Jessica M. Hank, Jessica Hawk, owner, floral designer, 220 East Mill Street in Plymouth. Arbuckle Floral and Decorating, master florist for all your floral needs. Contact them for weddings, funerals, birthdays, get well, holiday, or any occasion. Just want to get your wife some flowers or your husband some flowers, stop in. We also have green plants, blooming plants, seasonal plants, decorations, memorial stones, garden stones, willow tree, wine, chocolates, greeting cards, coffee, balloons, and party supplies. Proudly serving Sheboygan, Ozaukee, Washington, and Fond du Lac counties. We deliver. That's Arbuckle Floral and Decorating, located at 220 East Mill Street in Plymouth. Well, it's been the Panthers after that opening kickoff return. The Panthers have struck back. The team is growing up as we watch the ball game.
They've had a few breaks work their way, and
Well,
we're back
obviously
in
the,
there.
the turnover is a big play, but they had the big play on the kickoff return.
That's right.
So now the thing is, you hold them inside the 30. Gossi's kicks have been a little bit low, but again, he's only a sophomore. It's a little bit more of a punch kick. It hits the ground, but it's great hop. Great hop. That's a bad angle again, but this time, good coverage. Down at the 25, did exactly what I asked.
At the 24,
At
inside
the 24.
the 30.
Jake Belangia on
Again, the
return,
Panther
14
Football Booster Club
yards
thanks
out to
all of the Panther fans. Our goal is to
Lion
support coaches and
24-yard
molding
line.
young men who do well in the field. We thank us at Plymouth Community TV for filming and broadcasting. Again, Mike Briggs, Kurt Zalp, Scott Richards bringing you the game tonight from beautiful, beautiful Finke Field. Great high school football. Fun, fun, fun one to watch. And we're down one player, and I'll tell you, Coach Canales is about ready to grab somebody by the throat. The timeout was called. Yeah, he is
you
not.
hate to burn a
Well, he's
timeout
not going to
here.
be happy. And
Oh,
you know,
goodness.
the reality is, your same defense goes out on the field.
Yeah.
Plymouth
But
Panther.
it does give us a chance to bring up again our sponsors and our backers. The Paddock Club in Elkhart Lake. Visit them in downtown Elkhart Lake. Great food. Check them out on Tuesdays for small plate menus. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Open in the bar or dining room. Bill Kane at Remax Realty Plus. Bill Kane, auctioneer, personal property appraiser. Bill Kane's team is a proud backer of Plymouth TV with over 30 years experience. Give him a call at 893-8842 or 980-2588. Miller and Belt, Hillendale Road, corner 67 and PP. If you're serious about your lawn, check out Miller and Belt for their great simplicity products. See the difference in simplicity, the way to a beautiful lawn. The Plymouth Piggly Wiggly is your one-stop shop for all your party needs. I mean, it's football season. That means it's tailgate time.
That's
Check
right.
out the Piggly Wiggly who says, go Panthers. So the Eisenhower is 1st and 10, up by 7 now at their own 24-yard line. Again, they've thrown the ball a lot on first down. This time they hand it off. And
Finish it up here.
that's a great run. You can
Third and
yeah,
fourth effort.
Jack
You can
Kimmel
say
had him at
does
the
a
line of
great
scrimmage.
job of breaking
You can
tackles.
say, and it was not great tackling, no
Moving the
question. But it was
ball
also,
out
he
to
kept
the
his legs running. And what you did, they didn't wrap up. You know,
31-yard line.
in a game, you know, you've been tackling guys in practice, and it's
Second
really limited
and
now based
3.
on high school rules, which is fine. When you get these guys going in a live game, they don't come down like a green dummy.
2nd and 3.
Might as well give him the ball again, right? Looks like a first down
You'll
to me.
get the first down. Out to the 35.
So Eisenhower
Kimmel's
comes back
is wrapped
with
up by Josh Klitzer,
a first down on 2 plays.
but not before the Lions get a first down. 1st and 10 from the Lion 35-yard line.
Let's get that defensive step up now.
You're right. Now the defense they have to get some. They had penetration in the backfield on that first run. They just didn't bring Schimmelkaus down. A little bit of a roll. You know, I'm going to wonder a little bit. You just ran 2 plays for 12 yards.
Yeah. And
You
why
know,
you passing?
Yeah. I mean,
Miller's pass is
Yeah.
intended for
they don't get this
Wilson.
broadcast, so we don't care.
Okay. But anyway, it brings up 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10.
But you just wondered. I mean, they just pounded it. They did the same thing in the last drive.
Yeah.
You know, they had 2 great plays, and all of a sudden, you know, well, if that play go, but and considering that was like a 4-yard out, you're going to throw it down the field. 2nd and 10. Gets a little pressure on the QB here.
Now it's time to tighten up here on the run. Here's the run. First down. They have got to stop that.
We
Getting
haven't
beat at the line.
We have.
Jake
we have,
Belangia stutter steps his way across the 45-yard
and
line.
we
Finally
have-
brought down by
we
number
have
20.
definitely got some size in the line. Hitzman 6'3", about
Josh
210, very
Cole.
athletic. Lodwig is 6'3", 310. Gabe Hahn is 6'1", 235. And then they rotate some other kids as well. But that initial push just popped them off the line of scrimmage.
Spreading out wide again. They throw a lot on first down.
They have, that's for sure. You also got an inside linebacker that's 160 pounds. So
Now they're on the ground. A nice stop.
that's a very
There's
nice
a
stop.
good stop.
Tries the right side. The
You know,
Panther
you will
defense
lure nice play by Nitas and Mella. You learn so much in this first game against a great, very,
McNair
very
and
good
Nitas
opponent.
combined on the tackle.
2nd and a long 9, in fact. Good job by Nitas and Mella. And you may just move a few people around. They do it at every level: high school, college, and pros. The second 11. Now, the quarterback, the wide side of the field to the top. You've got an isolation down here on, you slide Cole out a little bit.
On the ground. Into the open. Doggone it.
Longia
Gain of
finds a seam in the
15.
Panther
Gain of
defense.
15.
They're just shredding the defense on the ground right now.
Tackled by Aiden Riley.
And as a result, you're going to see a
After
few
a
more
15-yard gain,
different
first down
bodies
Lions.
going out onto the field.
That breaks them into Panther territory down to the
Well, this is where
39-yard
the
line.
coaches up in the box. This is where the coaches in the box see what's going on, and they'll start telling Coach Canals and his assistants, hey, here's who's not getting it done, who's not doing his job sometimes. Oh, we got a movement.
Penalty marker on the
That
field.
helps a little bit.
I hope
Procedure
so.
play.
It's been a pretty penalty-free
Oh, it really has.
game.
It's been a well-played game. First
Yes.
game of the year. Yeah, they've had 3 weeks of practices, but again, the practice time's a little more
Illegal
limited,
procedure
which is fine.
signaled
It's all
against
about
the
injuries
Lions,
and taking
a
care of kids, believe me.
5-yard penalty.
In fact, a lot of schools in the state went Thursday night. They went last night. I can't tell you the number. I just know a lot of them did, especially in the southeast, which is where Eisenhower would be considered to be from.
So
Yeah,
it makes it first and 15.
Riley isolated at the bottom of the screen. That's a flanker at the bottom of the screen.
Long count. Back to pass.
And they're go.
Got him. Oh!
Did a good job just throwing. There's nobody there.
Miller
Too bad. It was a good
escapes
job
the
by Miller
sack
to
attempt
escape.
and releases an incomplete
There was a
pass.
receiver close enough that you wouldn't call a
It
ground
will
on
be
that one.
third
Well, I'll
and
tell you what, they looked at the
15
bottom of the screen.
from the
Aiden Riley
Panther
had great coverage, so
44-yard
the
line.
quarterback didn't throw it up. And in the scramble, if you sack him, you're looking at about second and 20-some. But good job by the QB to get out of
Yep.
Second and 15.
We
danger.
could have used a penalty there.
Yeah, but the receiver was coming across. It's within 10 yards. They're not going to call that, especially because he was not in the grasp at the time. They really got it spread out. Single back with a quarterback, double slot for the Lions.
Second 15, back to pass again.
This
There we go.
time, he's not getting out.
I think we got a
I think
cramp
that
here.
was McMella, and
McMella's got a cramp in his left leg. It's not
well,
hurt.
the one thing with
Miller is
the
wrapped up
thing
in
with
the
it, if they have to
backfield.
call the
A Mac Miller
trainer out, he's got to come out for a play. But while we tend to an injury, Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom has a fine selection of furniture, living room, dining room, bedroom, everything you'd like to see, and check out their clearance center. Ace Supply and Equipment Rental. If you need indoor or outdoor, you can get tables and chairs from Ace Supply and Rental. All your lawn care needs, give them a call at 893-8676. Talk to Chester Bilgo. 2020 Visions, Doctors Sharon Roberts and Brad Wicklund. Remember, and a reminder, at 2020 Visions, we accept insurance from Kohler, Sargento Masters, Gallery, Johnsville, and many more. Find us on Facebook at 2020 Visions or 20-20visions.com. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating, 2420 County Road, PP. Been in business for a long time, those Delger boys. They have a large range of products from water heaters and softeners to boilers and disposals, and they handle a full line of Kohler products. Whether it's a remodel or new, check out Plymouth Plumbing and Heating. State Farm Insurance and Financial Services, Jim Schultz, your agent. 117 North Milwaukee Street. Game days and tailgates. State Farm agent Jim Schultz knows another winning combination, home and auto. Check them both out and save some money. Racers Hall and Charcoal Grill, County Road C, offers many entertainment opportunities, whether it's watching a game inside, playing some outdoor games, or in the winter. They have a great hall with beanbags, pool, and other things.
20.
Weddings, parties, fundraisers, anything you want to get. Great food, fun time at Racers Hall.
Third and 20, big situation here for the Panthers.
Bar and Grill.
Mella's will have to sit out one. Back to pass here. Open.
Oh, at the last minute, Cooper Gotze
Got
gets
a
a
break.
finger on the ball. Hey, that's all you got to do.
Panthers got a break.
Just a little bit underthrown. They had him isolated. They ran a 4-down streak formation. He's holding his hand. I wonder if he...
The pass is broken up by Cooper Gossi.
So,
4th and
the
20.
punt, back to receive the punt for the Panthers. Holden Riley and Derek Novotny. First time Eisenhower's punted in a while, Mike. Maybe his leg's a little tired.
Yeah.
We can only hope.
Panthers hold. This is
I think
huge.
it's just get the ball. Just get the ball. Nice kick. Nice kick. Nice job by Riley. For your catch, he did a great job at the 10.
Holden
And
Riley
from the
takes
5 to the 10,
fair
it's a
catch.
tough call, but at the 10, you got a fair catch it. Good job,
At
Holden
the
Riley.
Panther
Meyer Motors, Plaza Lane
10-yard
is your
line.
source for newer quality pre-owned
First
cars,
down,
trucks,
Plymouth
SUVs, and
Panthers.
minivans. Go MeyerMotors.com. Meyer Motors, always a better deal. Waddle State Bank, local and independent like you in beautiful downtown Waldo. Check them out at www.waddlestatebank.com.
Here we go. 1st and 10 Panthers on their own 10.
Yeah,
Down by 7.
Get a couple. Here, biggest thing, get a couple first downs. 2:43 left in the third quarter. Panthers have had a great third quarter. A little bit of a high snap. Novotny's going to pick up maybe 2.
Maybe 2, yeah.
Derek Novotny takes the handoff over the right side.
Maybe 2. A little bit of a high snap.
Yep.
Screwed up the rhythm a little bit.
But let's give credit where it's due. The defense held.
Defense, you're right. After a couple
Mark
big
Shields
plays,
at the
the
bottom of that
defense
pile.
held. In fact, they pushed them back. That last play, Gossi just got a finger. Here again, you got Gossi and Riley, and I know Cole Booth. They're all playing defensive backfield. Those are only sophomores. And the lights are a little brighter on Friday night than they are on Thursday.
Yep.
And it's the Novotny
Back to
again.
the ground. Nothing.
Eisenhower did a good job of kind of stuff in the middle. Linebackers filled very well on that play.
It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Okay, I mean, it's a bit of a tough call because you don't want to, you do not want to give the ball back on a short field. Play here, and they ran it in the first half, and if they'd run it well, it was a screen pass. Otherwise, once again, throw it up in the air. You got a couple. Their experience is at receiver with Keller and Gill. Keller didn't play a ton at receiver last year. Gill started. So they're 2 safe, DP, 2 deep, cover 2.
Big 3rd down
Yeah,
situation.
both backs back there. They're going to give Canal some time, that's for sure. Throwing it out. Gill's got it. He's got the. I'll tell you what, Mason Gill did not have the first down when he caught it, but he was able to get his big butt going backwards to pick up that first down. That's a huge play for the Panthers.
Nathan Doss on the tackle.
1:10 left in the third. Panthers down by 1 score. Nice play. Little bit high. Still a good throw.
Keep the drive going.
Canals waited till he broke open. Neatest. You can put your H-back basically, slot to the top of the screen, Gill flankered to the bottom of the screen. Canals and Novotny in the backfield. Direct snap to Novotny, not a good one at
Loss
that.
on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a jailbreak.
Under by the
The snap was a jailbreak up the middle of the line.
Joe Lang leads the charge.
The best thing is that Josh Cole is able to just hang on to the football.
Loss of a couple. Going to bring up 2nd down on all of 12 or 13. Could be the final play of the
they're
third
working
quarter.
on Novotny's calf. So Cole's in the backfield for Novotny. Nice throw to Olsen. Olsen, a tight
First
end.
down.
Nice throw. I tell you, Cade Canals in 3 quarters has just settled down. He's throwing the ball well. He's got a very accurate arm, knows the offense. This doesn't say much, knows the offense better than his father. But he's really throwing the ball well. So they're going to let the clock run down. The Panthers are going to go into the end of the third quarter down 7 with the ball at their own 40-yard line. End of 3 quarters. Scott Richards, Mike Briggs, Kurt Zalp. New Berlin Eisenhower 28, our Plymouth Panthers 21.
At the end of the third quarter of play, the score, the New Berlin Eisenhower Lions 28, your Plymouth Panthers 21.
Four Seasons Comfort, quality service with your comfort in mind. Mike Pelzo and Jeremy Linsmeyer, Four Seasons, located now in Plymouth at 633 Eastern Avenue. The Dam site in Plymouth can be reached at 893-8900. Comfort handles Bryan and Mitsubishi ductless heating and cooling systems. Plymouth Glass, East Main Street for all your glass, door, indoor, outdoor, screen door needs, aluminum storefront, stop and much more. Stop in at Plymouth Glass, ready to handle all your needs. John Nelson, your realtor at Plymouth Pleasantview Realty. Buying or selling a home may be the most stressful financial decision in your life. Contact John Nelson. He'll make it a lot easier. View their current listings and get a free estimate from John. John at PleasantViewRealty.com. Gritz Auto Service, Western Avenue, is a full-service domestic and import repair facility offering fast, affordable, and reliable towing and repairs. Clean and comfortable with Wi-Fi for let your kids play. Bank First National. Look at that watermark on our screen. You'll discover what community banking is all about. Local people making local decisions to help make banking easy. Bank First National. Panthers first and 10 at their own 40. 12 minutes to go in the ball game. Down by one score, 28-21. Uh-oh. Wow. I'll tell you what, you don't want to throw it away down the middle, but Keller went up and got it. They were looking deep. It was a cover, too, so those safeties are deep. I think the first receiver was on the top of the screen, was not open. Threw it to Old Reliable. Not that old.
You know,
not like us.
Momentum is a hard thing to figure out because the Panthers had a little momentum, I thought, at the end of the half, scoring right at the half. And then it changed with a run back for a touchdown on the kickoff for New Berlin. And now the Panthers seem to have some momentum here. They're down by 7, but they are now in New Berlin Eisenhower territory.
Direct snap to Cole. He pops through the line. He's
got some room.
Wow, nice run, Josh Cole.
Josh Cole evades tacklers for a 7-yard
Josh Cole, only a sophomore, 7-yard gain. I thought he was stopped at the line. Now, Josh Cole is not a real big kid. What did he wrestle at last year?
138.
Well, he's listed at 170.
Well,
so it must have been a lot of hot dogs over the summer.
He might have been carrying somebody when he got on that scale.
Yeah, well, you know, or a couple of hamburgers might have helped him out. But I tell you, nice run, Josh Cole. Again, Novotny had a little bit of a cramp in his leg. I don't know what the story is. Been looking for him. Cole up, danced a little.
Get around that corner. Did not quite get out there.
Okay, there's a difference between a little experience and not. He danced a little bit. When you get up, difference between JV and varsity, everybody's bigger, stronger, quicker. But the quickness is the most significant thing. So 3rd and 3 now. They're at the 30, inside the 34.
Yep.
If you pick up 2, you're going for it. If you lose anything, you might punt it just to make them go along field. Cole's still in the backfield. Novotny's on the sideline. Again, I saw him down there with a cramp. They were working on him. Needus may get this one, and he does. And he's going to pound it. Jack Needus.
Close.
Well,
Neidus plows straight ahead.
I think he's got it.
Down marker.
Wherever the official put it down.
That's right. First down.
They're moving it down. Needus, Jack wrestled last year, didn't he also? Needus? No, he did not. I got Jack at about 215 pounds. But he's been on the varsity since his freshman year. He didn't start as a freshman, but he played. He backed up as a freshman. Started some last year.
Okay, on 1st and 10 now at the 31. 4 down territory now, Scott.
You would think so. Quick
inside
throw it up. Olson
20.
again. I'll tell you, Ben Olson. We talked in the offseason. I coached Ben in a little bit of freshman basketball last year. Now he was just a nice athlete. I'll tell you, reliable hands. Tell you, if he grows a little bit, because he's already, they list him at 6'2", 210. If he's 6'3", 6'4", there's going to be a few people looking at him because he's just so reliable.
A couple big catches here on this drive.
What's up, Dave? I tell you what, it's just you're right. Old momentum is sort of shifted.
That drive started at their own 10-yard line.
Needus in motion. Cole following.
Got
I'll
some
tell
room.
you, Hitzman pulled. There was nobody to block. Go to Hitzman, pull left guard, pull to the right. Nobody to block. Run right up the line.
On a 5-yard pickup.
Gets down to the 11.
5 yard. That's
oh my. 7. 7-yard pickup.
That would be our business. That would be our business manager. Whenever you ask for a raise, Mike. Well, Mike, we'll give you 5 cents. No, John Miller, great guy, does a great job on the announcing the game.
2nd down and 3. Love the ground game, guys. Let's keep it up.
Give it to Cole, jailbreak in the backfield.
Nothing there.
I tell you what.
Loss on the play.
I tell you, they went. The problem on it was when the guy in motion crossed the center, they pretty much knew the snap.
Shara.
Loss of 2.
That's in this situation, that's a tough one. But you still got 2 downs to pick up 5 yards.
3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Panthers trail by 7. I don't know if they trust the kicker right now at this distance. You're looking at probably a 30, 32-yard kick. I think they're going to try to pick up 3-4. Maybe trust. Well, they got Keller isolated at the bottom of the screen. Gill in motion again. Are they going to jump the snap? They're looking. He's looking.
Fights for it.
Nope.
Incomplete.
It's going to be called incomplete. They're
wait a minute.
touchdown.
Wait a minute.
They're going to argue about it.
Passes
well, the 2 officials are going to talk it over. Did he go down with the ball? It looked like it was a simultaneous catch, in which case it goes to the offensive player. They're going to call it
incomplete.
And to be honest with you, I think it's the right call. No.
I think that's fair.
You know, I don't know what's
the call is an incomplete pass. 4th and 5 from the...
Here again, if the trainer comes out on the field...
Dan Knaus is discussing it quite heavily with the referee that it should have been a touchdown. Nevertheless,
it's a case where it's a simultaneous catch. If they don't take it, high school's different in college, different in pros. You can't say he took it and came up with it ongoing. If he hangs on to it, the ball doesn't come out, they're going to call it a TD.
Yep.
It didn't happen. But now he's got to sit a play.
Yep.
We've had 3 or 4 kids with cramps, and the other team hasn't. Maybe the other team has got kids playing one way, whereas we're not. Now you got Mella at the bottom, 6'2", 6'3", good athlete.
Huge situation here. 4th and 5. 4th down.
Oh,
missed it.
He
was open.
He missed it. He's wide open. If he gets him the ball, it's a 1st down. Just threw it away. So, great drive. Started at the 10-yard line, got it down. The key in that play series was 2nd and 3, and Cole gets knocked back in the backfield. Again, they ran the whole series without their lead back, Derek Novotny. Advanced Eye Care, Mill Street in Plymouth. Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler can provide for all your eye health needs. Advanced Eye Care leading the way in total vision wellness. Jim's Appliance Sales and Service. Whether it's appliance repair with same-day service or a brand new appliance, contact Jim's Appliance Sales and Service.
1st and 10.
Oh,
nice attack by the Panthers.
Covered from the inside. I got to see the number. That's Gossi. Gossi coming from the... Oh, no, that's not Gossi. That's Holden Riley coming from his safety spot. Great play, Holden Riley.
Loss of at least 1, maybe 2. It's going to bring a 2nd down and 11 or 12.
Needus on the tackle.
Well, Novotny's playing defense. They may feel right now with this situation that he's just maybe, get him so he can at least play on the defensive side. That cutback wasn't there that time, Mike.
No.
That's the play that had hurt the Panthers a lot, but it wasn't there. Dawson Smith now in on the defensive side of the ball. 6'2", 200-pound junior.
Bryce Lodwig provides a wall.
So a big play. 3rd and 11.
Yes, huge.
Here, the key here, obviously the key every time.
3rd and 11.
Pressure on the quarterback. Dial up some pressure on the quarterback. Novotny's helping on the top of the screen, coming inside a little bit now.
Coming back to pass.
Mella's, he's got caught inside. Nothing there. Mella got caught inside, but great. I'll tell you, Gabe Hahn ranged all the way out from his nose and pushed Lodwig out of bounds. So Eisenhower's going to kick the ball. 6:16 to go in a football game. The Panthers are going to get the ball back in what should be very good field position.
Yes, they'll get the ball back near midfield. Remember, they did get inside the 20, though, without
Riley,
scoring.
Riley and Novotny deep. The quarterback is their kicker, quarterback's their punter, quarterback does a lot of stuff. We got a uncovered receiver all here. Let it go. You're better off let it go. Well, it was an in-betweener. You know, if you go up and try to fair catch it at the 45.
By number 44, Mike White.
Now you got the ball. Van Horn Auto Group, BH Cars. Opened their first dealership in Plymouth in '66. They've been there for 50 years. Over 300 unused vehicles at 10 locations. Family born, employee owned. That's Van Horn. Huberty CPAs and trusted advisors never miss an opportunity. Tax laws are changing. They will custom fit whatever you need to help you save some money.
Here we go. Panthers have the ball. They're down by a touchdown. Ball on their own 42. It cost them probably 8-10 yards because they let that bounce.
It was just a tough one. I honestly think that's a better way to do it now. Novotny's played defense, but he's not out on the offensive side of the ball.
Cole, the ball carrier.
Loss on the play.
Thrown backward by Joe Lang.
Loss of about a half a yard.
Loss of nearly 1 on the play.
Second down, almost 11 now. With 5:40 left in the game.
5 minutes in the game, if you can play on one side, I'd get him on the other side as well. Keller's back into the game. Needus and Keller at the bottom of your screen. Olson, Gill at the top. Olson tight end, Gill at the flanker. Cole and Canals in the backfield.
Caught!
Right, nice
midfield!
Olson
Down
again.
at the
Ben
46.
Olson again.
First down.
What a game for a sophomore. First night under the lights. Now he gets up and he jogs it back. He's limping a little bit. Just great hands. I tell you, Cade Canals just hung in there. There was people flocking around him. Moths to a light bulb, but he hung in there and threw the ball.
I still look back at the last series the Panthers were down. They got inside the 20, inside the 15, and it stalled on them. They could have tied it up right there.
Cole gets the ball up the middle, picks up
5.
4 or 5 yards.
Is to Cole for about 4 yards.
Well, the difference in Cole is a year of experience and about 15 pounds. And that 15 pounds is a lot. But Josh has done a nice job.
They're calling a gain of 4, second down and 6.
Down to 4:33 left in the ball game.
This
Panthers
is the
trail by
series right
7.
here.
Well, both teams are sitting. Well, no, the Panthers had to call a timeout early in the half because some kid forgot to go out on the field. And Olsen Cole in the backfield. Quick hit to Needus over the middle. Needus is going to pick up. He spins for whatever he can get. He's not going to get the first down, but he's going to get it down.
He's going to get
third and probably a yard and a half.
Yeah, within a couple.
They're going to put it.
Did not get a great spot.
To the first down.
Third,
second and 2.
Third and a long one.
Third and 2.
It's inside it too, based on what I can see. Not the eyes are that good anymore. 3:50 to go. They're going to snap it in at about 3:40, 3:35.
Yeah.
Hand it to Needus. Boy, there's
Nothing.
nothing there.
Nothing.
They went, that's it.
They give tonight a
No,
straight
there's,
Oh, it's close.
that's not a. It's depends on where he landed, but we didn't see it.
He got a good spot.
He got a great
Looked to
spot.
me like by the referees, he got a great spot.
They looks like they're going to mark it, and they're going to measure it, Mike. And while they are, Francis Chiropractic Clinic, doctors Dan and Jean Francis, where your health
Official
is your
timeout
wealth.
for a measurement.
Chiropractic care offers a complete wellness approach, and they take genuine interest. It's Francis Chiropractic Clinic. American Senior Benefits. Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann. If you're retiring and eligible for Medicare or retired and losing your health benefits, American Senior Benefits is there to help. Contact Ryan Riley and or Kristen Heidemann, and they are experienced. They can provide for all your needs.
Plymouth Panthers.
Ryan at 207-0731, Kristen 207-8037. Set up an appointment in their office, or they will come to your home.
They got the first down, Scott, so it is 1st and 10 Panthers, 3:25 left in the game. This will be the last drive by the Panthers.
Well, you never know because they do only have 2 timeouts. Again, Cole and Canales in the backfield, need us in motion. They've followed him on a lot of these runs, and they're going to follow him again. They forgot to block the defensive end who came up and turned it in. Still picked up 3-4 yards.
Slithers his way for a 4-yard gain.
2nd and 6.
That's a long 6. Long 6 for
Yes,
Cole.
it
Again,
is.
he's gotten that 3 yards. He can't just break that 7 or 8. Again, give Eisenhower's defense some credit. Under 3 minutes, 2 timeouts left. Clock stops on an incomplete pass and out of bounds, or with the timeouts, or on a first down. On a first down as well, besides the timeouts. Keller at the bottom of the screen, Gill at the top of the screen. Throwing it deep.
Whoa. Intercepted. Inside the 10.
I thought there was some interference.
Pass is intercepted.
Either, all I know is all of a sudden Mella got pushed. But it might, the officials might have just looked at it and said, you know, it was just 2 people, but it looked like he did. I'll tell you, the defensive back adjusted to the ball, certainly. I thought it was a little bit of a push. Usually you throw that to the outside, though. That's a tough break for the Panthers. 2:24 to go. Eisenhower gets the ball back.
Panthers have
First
2
down
timeouts.
Lions inside their 10-yard line.
So if they get a first down, it's going to be tough because you only have the 2 timeouts left. And I don't think they're going to put it in the air. I'd be surprised, but I've been surprised before. On the first down, good stop by the Panthers.
Nice stop.
And our last backer of the night, Arbuckle Floral and Decorating in East Mill Street, Plymouth, for all your floral and decorating needs. Whether it's a wedding, a funeral, birthday, get well, they have flowers, they have wine, they have chocolates. Check out Arbuckle Floral if you have not. Again, we thank all of the backers and sponsors of TV14, Plymouth High School, football, basketball, softball, volleyball, and wrestling.
1:45 left in the game. Panthers chose not to call a timeout there. They stop him here, they may. I think they need to call a timeout.
Miller, the ball carrier.
Yes, they do.
We got a timeout. Panthers did take a timeout, so at 1:36 to take a timeout.
Was he pushed out of bounds?
Oh.
Flag on the field.
It looks, I'll bet it's a hold. It's a face mask.
Face mask against the Panthers.
That's a killer.
That kills it right there. That's going to be a first down.
A personal foul face mask.
I'll tell you what, the Panthers have played well. The mistakes they've made, you know,
15 and a first down. That could end it.
That is a 15-yard mark-off and a first down.
It's right in front of the official that's there. He's got to call it. It's the way it is. But now Eisenhower with 1:36 can run off. 25-second clock. Figure a 6 to 8 second play. They can just pretty much run the football. Now the Panthers did call time. They can stop the clock here, but it's going to be tough because they can get 30, 35 seconds off every time.
Right. It's ball in the hands of New Berlin Eisenhower. They've got the game here. They just play it to the down.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, it was a great game.
Oh, my goodness
One of the
gracious.
differences was to kick off to start the second half, and they run it back. That, 14 seconds into the second half, they have a 3-touchdown lead. They haven't scored since, Scott.
Well, and then let's take a look. We get down to 2nd and 3, and we get knocked in the backfield. Your lead running back didn't play basically in the fourth quarter.
Right.
He played some defense, and they must have felt, well, so we need him on defense. And we think he can handle defense, but the cramp cost him some trouble. On a big play down here, Keller, who's caught just huge passes tonight, goes out with a cramp. So it's been situations where this is an excellent Eisenhower team. The Panthers are right there. The problem is, unless there's a turnover, it's pretty bleak.
A great game, actually, by the Plymouth Panthers. A great game by both teams.
Oh, absolutely.
A non-conference game.
But you see, you got one timeout, so it's 1:27, and so you've got 87 seconds. You can run 25 seconds off between plays. So there's 50 seconds right there.
Yeah.
Michael Troca on the tackle.
You know, Plymouth Panthers have nothing.
Oh, Lord.
They play a great game.
And, you know, there's no...
And really, this is not conference.
It doesn't affect your playoff situation.
It really doesn't affect the playoff situation.
But, you know, they've been in a situation. This is the one, though, where they're going to say, hey, oh, yeah, Eisenhower was a good team, but we shot ourselves in the foot.
Yep.
You know, we shot ourselves in the foot. And part of it was Eisenhower made some plays. On that 2nd and 3, they sliced into the backfield. Kroll maybe hesitated a little bit, but still, he's done a nice job as their backup running back.
One of the positive things, the defense gave up 0 points in the second half.
That's exactly right. Well, there was long fields. The first half, it was a short field.
Yep.
So if you can stop them to play, if you can hold a play to 3 seconds, you know, it's going to be
brutal.
It's going to take something somewhat miraculous.
But mark your calendars now. Next Friday night at Sheboygan Falls, 7 o'clock, the Battle of Highway 23. Panthers and Sheboygan Falls at Falls.
Alongia takes the ball around the left side. Brought down by a pair of Panthers.
Josh Kroll from the inside went out.
Officials timeout.
Player hurt for New Berlin.
I don't know if they're checking looks like they're checking a cramp.
Yep.
Again, we would like to thank all of the sponsors.
You betcha.
These programs, all of our sports are brought to you by the backers, our Plymouth Community TV sponsor team. We're proud to have the backers supporting the youth and teams in our community. Plymouth Community TV invites you to become a member of the backers and spread the word about your fine business and organization. As a member of the backers, your business or organization will be supporting the continuation of quality community programming on TV 14. For more information, contact Ginny at 933-3382 or Scott at 889-1819 or the studio at 893-0006. Check out our website at PlymouthTV.org. Thank you for your support, and if you enjoy watching these broadcasts, support the backers. Let them know.
That's right.
You heard from them on Plymouth TV 14.
Working on the guy out there. It's really hard to believe we have 3 games in before school begins, but that's the way it is now, in the way of high school football.
Well, what happened is they used to go, they would play a playoff game on Tuesday, Saturday, then come back on Friday, and they felt that the Tuesday, Saturday wasn't enough time, so they give them a week in between. To do that, either you start earlier, which they're doing, or you cut out a game, or you go later. To go later would take you into Thanksgiving weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Into deer hunting.
Yeah, I don't think they worry about that as much as, you know, you're starting swimming and basketball. They'd have 2 weeks in, and it happens in other seasons, sort of. Certainly in spring, but it's a tough call. It's the distance between games, or the time between games, is all about safety.
Yep.
They're trying to be safe, and that's very, very important. So either start earlier. I think next year, football starts July 30th or 31st.
Wow.
You know,
that's wrong.
Well, you're starting these high school games before you're starting college games. But the college season, the college regular season will end that Saturday of Thanksgiving. So there was talk, let's go to 8 games instead of 9. They didn't want to do that. If they want to go Tuesday, Saturday, they don't want to do that anymore. So it's what it is. Like I said, I think this is a nice kids crowd tonight.
Yeah.
And we always get a pretty nice adult crowd. Eisenhower doesn't have a big crowd, but that's about especially during rush hour. And rush hour, I happen to have a gal visiting my house that's engaged to my son, who said she hit terrible rush hour on Highway 4145, and it was very, very slow coming out of Milwaukee. So I think I don't know that these teams are going to keep playing, but I think it's a very, very, very
obviously competitive
quality opponent for both teams.
Yep.
You know, sometimes you get a little bit of, we're better than you from the southeast suburbs, but it's been very competitive the last 2 years. Certainly this game is competitive, and last year it was competitive when the Plymouth Panthers walking off the field with the win. But I know there's some great football. And the size of the schools is very competitive. The facilities are nice. Um, it is what it is. Now, we have a situation, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. We only have 3 teams in our conference with a JV team.
Isn't that something?
3 teams, Plymouth, Kewaskum, and Winnicott, who Winnicott is only a school of about 500, a little under 500 kids. And that's sad. You know, and when we set up when this conference was set up, and I've been a critic of the situation, you know, and it's nothing against those other schools. I mean, they're doing what they can do, and they're competitive people in the varsity. But it's just not an ideal situation, certainly for us, and I think some other schools would agree.
3rd down and 16. But more importantly, only a minute left on the clock.
And no timeouts left. That's
right.
The other
thing. Panthers are out of timeouts, so this is the Panthers will get to touch the ball again, but there'll be very little time left.
They're going to get they may now get up and set the ball, kick it in. Kick it in. What are you waiting for? You know, they could have kicked that thing in. They could have kicked that 25-second clock in 10 seconds ago.
Derek Novotny deep for the Panthers, anticipating a punt.
Yeah, they're going to take it down to the last second and call a timeout.
They're going to take it down to about 15, 10. I didn't see the referees chime the clock in. The clock ran, obviously.
Yep. But
they didn't chime in the 25-second clock. Yeah, that's about right. Right about 11 seconds. So they're either going to run it, or they're just going to punt the football.
Yeah.
Now, what you got going here, you got 2 things you can do with this much time. Probably the best of the 2 is a punt block. Block it, and hopefully somebody can pick it up and run it into the end zone. A punt return is a lot more challenging.
Well, the time will run out before they get there.
No. On a punt block, if you pick it up around the end zone, time ain't going to run out. On a punt return, it would have to be a return for a touchdown.
Yes, they will.
Although when they set you could maybe get 1 play in. If you figure a punt return, once a ball is kicked, you might get a few seconds, but it's going to be really, really tough. So
the Panthers go to Falls next week, and then the conference begins.
And it begins.
Friday of the fair.
Yeah, isn't that something that the conference begins the Friday of the fair? That was usually the first game.
Yep.
Right around there. We may have 1 game before school started. Well, now with again those school years starting after Labor Day, you know, that's been a change. And there's a lot of talk too of changing that, just saying, now listen, you know, I personally think kids are ready to go into school. I think before Labor Day, they're ready to get out earlier. They're ready to get in there earlier. Punter's back another couple yards.
The punt is blocked.
With 7 seconds left, the Panthers will get a try at the end zone.
And guess what? I'm just going to throw this out there. 6-7 end.
Yeah, if you got a guy 6'7" on the end, I think we'd try that.
Inside
I'll tell you, that punter was slow to get that off.
The ball's on the 13-yard line, 14-yard line, but more importantly, 7 seconds left in the game.
I'll tell you, with 2 passes, you can get 2 plays off. I don't think it's going to be fancy at all.
This will be play number 1 right here.
I just think they're going to.
And you see a number 7 at the bottom of your screen, Scott?
Well, they're going to double him.
Yeah, they're doubling him.
But you know what? I'm going to say something here. They're going to, you know, this is great for the Panthers. They called timeout. They went to double Keller. You got a 6'2" athlete at the top of the screen in Mella.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good athlete. You can look one way and throw it the other. You're going to have, you know, I didn't see a safety. I did not see a safety slide over that way. I saw the safety come over to Keller.
Maybe that's why they called the timeout.
Now, here's the thing. Now, Novotny's a good receiver, but he's on the sidelines. Yep. I don't know how good a receiver Cole is. Your other really good receiver tonight has been Olsen, who is at the tight end. You might try to slip him up the middle into the end zone. He's 6'2" with great hands, big kid. So you got options. The thing is, if the guys in the box are calling down and saying, here's what we saw. Remember, you and I did it. Here's what we saw. They were doubling Keller.
Yep.
You know, there might have been one guy on Mack. It seems to me that Cade Knaus is throwing the ball better to his left But he threw a touchdown to his right to Keller down here, so.
We're going to find out soon.
Okay, you got Mella.
Nobody left this game early.
You got Mella and, you don't have Olsen in the ball game. Mella and Gill at the top. Mella's the guy that's single covered. So Mella and Gill are, they got Keller single covered now too.
Yeah.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
To Gill! Touchdown, Mason Gill!
All right, you go for 2.
Wow.
You go for 2.
You know what? You're at home. The book would say if you're at home, you're going to kick it. Well, they're going to go for 2.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck? Why not?
What the heck?
They better get the play out there. They're going to go for 2 from a lot longer distance.
Here we go. This is the game right here.
High school football
Isn't
at
that
its
it?
best. Hey,
Isn't it?
How do you get better entertainment if you like sports for $4?
That's right.
The only problem is if you're not at the game, you got to listen to us.
Yeah, get a ticket. Here it is. This is the game right here. The game right here.
Oh, timeout, Eisenhower.
Oh.
I think that timeout by Eisenhower hurt them. I think it hurt them because we saw what they were going to set up and do.
Well, it is the first game of the year, and it is non-conference, and you're trying to find out your best players, but it's still great to have a great game.
Well, I would tell you the over-under. I would tell you the betting line was probably 14 to 17 points on this baby, just because Eisenhower, I'm serious, is picked as one of the top 2 teams in the Woodland West. Now they have I wouldn't say goofy, it's different. They have the Woodland East and West, but they have crossover games.
Yep.
So your crossover game is huge. But they're loaded with some talented athletes. Once again, Plymouth is I think Eisenhower's well coached, Plymouth's well coached. I'll tell you what, on that snap, that punt, you just got to tell that punt, just kick it. And he loaded it up slow, and all right, well, Coach Cron, what do you got going? I'm just going to throw this out there that they're going to throw the ball, but
Oh yeah, I think so.
okay, now they're going to bring Keller at the top with Gill, Mella and Netus at the bottom.
Yeah.
Cole in the backfield. They might run a little cross with Gill and Keller, to be honest with you. They're going to load the top of the screen.
They could. Here they come. There's room in the corner. Incomplete. New Berlin Eisenhower will win.
Well covered.
28-27.
They went man-to-man. It was extremely, very, very well covered. Very well covered. You can't knock anything that happened. Netus had a shot at it. Krause threw it where he could. Eisenhower did a great job. I tell you what, you're right. It's non-conference.
Yep.
It's nothing for the playoffs.
No.
But I tell you what, if you complete it, you're cheering and screaming and hollering and whooping. If you don't complete it, you're down. But
they're going to have a kickoff here. There's 3 seconds left.
Again, they loaded the top of the screen and give Eisenhower. They covered it very, very, very well. I don't mind second guessing. I still might have said, heck with it, I'm going to throw it up in the air. But it was. I think Kay did a great job. The first 2 were covered. They both did slants, Netus down and out, and they covered their line. Give their linebacker credit. He got to that. That's his job. They went man on and they covered it. Now what you can try an onside. The problem is when it touches a player on the other side with 3 seconds to go.
Yeah.
They can just kneel, and that's just how it is.
A great game tonight. Great high school football game here in Plymouth, Wisconsin.
Oh, it's a great game.
Great way to start the season, Scott.
It's disappointing because you had a shot.
Yeah.
But they created a shot. And I'm sure the Eisenhower coach on the other side goes, oh, no, not again. Oh, no, not again. A pickoff.
Well, let's also remember, 14 seconds, the offense from Eisenhower scored 0 points in the second half.
Okay, they're just going to kneel on it.
The onside kick is recovered by the Lions, number 32.
I'm a Panther fan. I coached football for 30 years. In a way,
Fantastic.
I get a little bit of a win, though, with the sun on the other side. My Mike's mother, she's happier than a lark. She's a mom, you know.
Well, she's not even sure if it's a football game, is she? It could be soccer for her, eh?
No, she's wondering.
I'm sorry, Debbie.
She's wondering when they get to shoot a free throw.
Scott said that, not me, Debbie.
No, she's a sweetheart.
That'll go to a knee, and we'll finish this game up. The Plymouth Panthers had a couple opportunities that fell short. 28-27. You saw a great football game tonight, Scott.
I tell you what, that's as good a high school football game as you're going to see. For the first game of the season, we had a shot.
Can't wait till
next week. If you'd have said
week.
at 28-7 we were going to get a shot, I would have said, once again, Mike, you're talking through your hat. But, hey, Scott Richards, Mike Briggs, Kurt Solf on the camera. We'll see you next week at Sheboygan Falls.
That's right. We'll see you next time with Panther Football.